98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Got a full show tonight. A lot to get into. Red Sox, Patriot stuff. Christian Gonzalez spoke today. Elliot Wolf spoke today. We're going to try to sniff out what is going on with the contract negotiation for Christian Gonzalez. Also, we'll still have more reaction to the Keyshawn Boutte trade, which I came up with some numbers today that I found fascinating regarding his time in New England. So we'll go over those coming up in a bit. We have some updates regarding the Red Sox and their potential call-ups that they have. And the Worcester lineup tonight is stacked with guys like Roman Anthony and Trevor Story, and I think Franklin Arias is the DH tonight. So we'll let you know what's going on down there and what the updates are when it comes to the Red Sox and their players who could be coming back from injury. Roman, Trevor Story, IKF, just to name a couple of them. And we might have an update on Garrett Crochet as well, and Curtis Mead, who was over getting looked at today on over at Fenway Park on his wrist. So just a lot to get into. Oh, and we will do some Celtic stuff. Not too much. But Jason Tatum's father is speaking. Why? I don't know. Would never want anyone's dad on a podcast. I'll leave it there. And there are some top 100 lists. And where does Tatum rank on that list? We'll have that for you throughout the night. The phone number is 617-779-0985. We're on YouTube as well. Just go to youtube.com. You can search 98.5 The Sports Hub. If you click live, you might even see my face right away because I do have a face for radio. And you just click that and boom, you'll see me right there on the screen. I also like to grab the Xfinity remote and just say YouTube 98.5 The Sports Hub. Boom, and then it just goes right to it, and you can see it. And you can also say, hey, Alexa, play 98.5 The Sports Hub. It's just as easy as that if you'd like. It is intern Derek's last night tonight, so Derek's done a solid job for us. And we're going to have him on later on tonight, and he's going abroad, so I'm very interested about his future on his last night. Street Team Joe's here as well. We got the Cruise, Skaz as well. And we'll lead it off tonight with the Red Sox, who are currently underway in Miami. But last night was another comeback win for the Sox. They lead the league in comeback wins with 33 on the season. And the three players who made the biggest impact in the win, Mickey Gasper, Siegler, and Sogard. Our guy Sogard. Leading the way last night with RBIs. And I can't help but think about the roster changes that could be coming ahead. Tonight in the lineup, Siegler's playing. Sogard's playing, and Mickey Gasper, hit a home run already tonight. How could you turn any of these guys down right now or send them back to the minors? And just so we know, on September 1st, the rosters will expand. You can designate certain players to be on the roster, and they used to do call-ups back in the day. Can the Red Sox wait 6 days to make a decision on some of these guys? I never thought we'd be talking about this, to be honest with you. I never thought we'd be like, man, what are they going to? They got to have Gaspa in the line. I never was like that or that kind of guy. But watching the last 50 games, you can't tell me that these guys haven't been a part of it or a spark plug. Nick Sogard, what he's doing in the field, and not to mention what he's doing with the bat now, hitting for more power. I'll give you some numbers on them in a little bit, but how do you say to those guys, oh, well, Trevor Story's coming up, so we'll send you back down. I get it. It's for 5 or 6 days, but what kind of message does that show? And I am curious, does Chad Tracy have any involvement in that? I know Brazel will make those moves, and I know that they have the Yankees coming up on Friday. It's a big series. It's very important, and they'll have a chance to potentially pass the Yankees, and I get it. But you want to just throw Roman at DH and lead off against the Yankees this weekend? Why not? I have no problem with that. But trying to remove some of these other guys, like Monasterio from short, to put Trevor Story in? Just feel like we've seen that before. And when it comes to both of those guys, I've said this, and I want to just hammer it home again. The Red Sox started the year leaning on Roman Anthony and leaning on Trevor Story to be the leader. Remember they batted him second? It didn't work out. Remember he played short? He struggled in the field. Remember when they moved on from Alex Cora? He wanted answers. Remember when he hurt his sports hernia? He had to get 3 different opinions. This is the guy you want to rush back up to ruin things? And that's another thing. Do I think that Chad Tracy has earned a job in the league next year? Yes. Do I think he's earned the job to be the next Red Sox manager? Absolutely. But I wouldn't take the interim tag off. Why? Why mess up anything right now? Why change anything with what's going on? There's like magic in that dugout. Whoever they play, whether it's Mickey Gasper, produces. Siegler last night with the big triple. Eli White, who they made a trade for. Sogard, I'll keep talking about. How about this Eric Miller kid last night out of the bullpen? It's all working. So why would you want to bring that guy back? That guy. I know they gave him a lot of money. I know he went on a hot streak last year. I know at times he can hit for power. But I like what I'm seeing from this group. These spark plugs. You think you're going to get that from Trevor Story? I don't. Some other things regarding the Red Sox I wanted to get into. Are you starting to have some concerns about Ranger Suarez? He signed for $130 million. He was an all-star this year. Man, did he throw strikes. Last night, 4 walks, not good. He did enough not to get the loss last night. But his last 5 or 6 starts they've been not great. He threw 93 pitches last night and went to 5 innings. He's had multiple starts now where he hasn't even gotten out of the 4th. Maybe it's the adductor strain. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the further the season goes along. I do have concerns for him. So I hope they use the next 3-5 starts, whatever he has left, to get him right. They're going to need him. And I am looking ahead to the playoffs right now. And if I had to think of 3 guys that were going to be the starters for the team this year, without a doubt, it's Sonny Gray, it is Ranger Danger, Ranger Suarez, and it's Peyton Tolley, the guy on the mountain tonight. We got an update on Garrett Crochet. He was throwing from 30 feet. Then he was throwing from 60. Now he's throwing from 90. He said about a week ago that he thinks he could give 2 innings. I don't know if that's worth a start. I don't know if maybe we see a little bit of him in September. I don't know if he's on the playoff roster. I am absolutely fascinated on how they handle that situation. But I think it coincides with how Ranger Suarez does pitch the rest of the way. Normally, he's a guy who throws strikes and is very consistent. He hasn't been of late. Just wanted to shout out one more time the bullpen last night. Brian Bayo comes into the game solid out of the bullpen once again. Brian Bayo's been a weapon. I'm wondering if he could be that Andrew Miller type that we've seen in the playoffs in the past. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe he could bookend a start if Garrett Crochet was one of those guys. I like what I'm seeing from Brian Bayo, and I feel like it's back. I feel like he can throw more fastballs out of the bullpen than when he did as a starter. Maybe that's what's working. But the trade deadline, they got 3 players, Adley Rutschman, Eric Miller, and Eli White. When Eli White plays, he's effective, and he's a good outfielder. When Eric Miller pitches, he looks like the next 7th inning guy or 8th inning guy. Last night gets out of a jam. I don't know what it is, but control was his issue. I feel like I want to give credit to Andrew Bailey when it comes to the pitching staff and having the best bullpen in Major League Baseball. But if the Adley Rutschman deal doesn't work out, the Eric Miller one was absolutely a steal, and they needed him. Losing Weissert, losing Slayton, and not losing Whitlock for that matter, he has been an absolute find at the trade deadline. And finally, Aroldis Chapman has been dealing with a lot this year, whether it's his hamstring, he got hit hard for a couple of games. But overall, when it comes to Aroldis Chapman, he's been nails. He's been a guy that's been out there showing that what it's like to play hurt. And he also had got his 30th save last night. When you think about Aroldis Chapman, it's the 10th time in his career that he has 30 saves in a season. He's a future Hall of Famer. And I'm hoping he can continue this. But when you look at what they've built in that bullpen, between Miller, Whitlock if he's healthy, Tyron Guerrero getting to Chapman with Slayton and Weissert, the playoff roster's looking better and that bullpen's looking better. Maybe you put Jake Bennett in there to help out. I'm starting to think about the playoffs here. I'm also starting to think about how you can manage some of these guys the rest of the way. I think the Red Sox right now, they take care of business in Miami. They make the right decisions when it comes to the call-ups. I'd like to see Roman Anthony in New York on Friday. I don't know if I want to see Trevor Story. And right now, I don't want to change anything with the Red Sox the way they're playing right now. And it looks like the Sox believe in Story, believe in Roman Anthony. And that's how they started the year. And how'd that work out? I like the guys that's gotten them here, and I'd hate to see anybody go down to change things up for those guys to come back when they went on the streaks without him. And were playing much better once they were out of the picture. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. I'll get some other numbers for you I wanted to give you regarding Mickey Gasper and Jahmai Jones, Eli White, and Nick Sosogard. Some good numbers on him. And wow, that Worcester lineup today is absolutely loaded. We'll take a look at that. We'll get into some Christian Gonzalez stuff as well. Celtics, I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Hey guys, let me tell you about my friends over at Bally's in Lincoln, Rhode Island. Cheap Trick brings their all washed up tour to the worked out today with Aurora. That's cool. When's Street Team Joe getting Mickey Gasper on the show? When he gets sent down tomorrow for Roman Anthony? Is that when it is? I don't know how you can send that guy down right now. I get it. Oh, no, not to mention, did you hear about Adley Rutschman? Skaz, I think you had a report earlier today. He hurt something. Adley Rutschman hurt himself. Again, I was still trying to guess what the actual injury was, but what did you call it?
There were people that were claiming he may have pulled some fat, Joe. That's what I heard.
I know what that's like.
It happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah, like I've reached for something before, and you pull fat. I'm not calling him a fat guy because the last time someone called him fat, he had a good game. Team fat guys all the way, always. Yeah, Street Team Joe. Just saw him go. Yeah. Adley Rutschman. There's an article that I want to get into later, but oh boy, do people attack him. People haven't been friendly with him regarding the basically quit on the Orioles is what one of the quotes was, and is a bust for the Red Sox. And if he has an arm injury, as the team just makes this big trade, and they trade away one of their other catchers, you might be relying on Mickey Gasper in the playoffs. Woof. So get well soon, Adley, please. Get well soon. Here are some numbers I wanted to give you guys. Since the Red Sox, remember the 15-game winning streak was a fluke? It was a fluke, right? July 22nd, they had the best record in baseball, or the AL. But they lost a couple of games, and since then, best record in baseball at 20-10. So personally, when I looked at the Marlins series, I thought it was somewhat of a look-ahead spot. And what I mean by look-ahead spot, for those that aren't bettors, sometimes you play down to a team as you're looking ahead to your next opponent. So, for example, they play 4 games against the Yankees with a doubleheader over the weekend. I felt like they could have taken the Marlins for granted, and the Marlins could have won. I mean, last night they had a come-from-behind win. Tonight you got Peyton Tolley on the mound, who is mowing people down already. And I'll just give it out now because I don't know if you can bet it still, but my Bally's pick of the night, I took Peyton Tolley over 8 strikeouts. I'll tell you where he's at right now, but the over-under tonight was 6.5. He's been coasting through those numbers over the last couple of games. Right now, Peyton Tolley, 3 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts already. And the pitcher that they're going up against tonight, Phillips, for the Marlins, gives up a ton of home runs, which, again, Mickey Gasper with a home run tonight. And here's more numbers on Mickey Gasper. I'll just leave it when it comes to this one with Gasper and the DHs. I know reinforcements are on the way. But with Gasper, Jahmai Jones, and Eli White, their last 7 games combined, they have 23 at-bats with 4 home runs and 12 RBI with 8 extra base hits and 8 runs. Only 1 strikeout. They're batting over 500. Their on-base percentage is over 600. Their OPS is way over 1,000. How can you take one of those guys off the roster right now? For Trevor Story? Vomit. Now, Nick Sosogard. Since the Diamondback series, which was what, last week? In baseball, these are his in-baseball numbers. He's 3rd in Major League Baseball in hits with 12. He's 4th. He has 4 doubles, or 2nd in baseball. His .444 batting average, 5th overall in baseball. His OBP, 545. How do you take Nick Sosogard out of the lineup? How could he be one of the guys who gets sent down? And I don't think he is. But when you think about it, because we were, and Joe, I don't know if you have your top. I want your lineup. Remember we were doing the Yankees lineups tonight, so I want to know what your lineup is and who's in or out. But with Whitlock coming back, Roman coming back, the talk of Trevor Story potentially coming back. There was a report today that IKF said that he would wait until September 1st. Thank you, IKF. Thank you. Thank you. Good man. You weren't coming up anyways, but you know what? I like that you said it. Thank you. How could you take any of these guys down? I don't know how they're going to do it. And I do wonder if Chad Tracy has any involvement in it. But listen to this lineup tonight in Worcester. And I got to give a shout out to Dan Shaughnessy because Dan Shaughnessy goes, seems like Worcester Red Sox should be undefeated. They have the best baseball players in the world. Oh, I miss you, Dan. He's just loving this stuff and eating it up. And in a way, I almost wondering if he's, when is this thing going to fall apart? Is maybe where he's at the moment. But the lineup tonight in Worcester was just absolutely unreal when I saw it. But it was Roman Anthony, Trevor Story, IKF, Franklin Arias, Romy Gonzalez was in that lineup as well. What a good take. You go to Polar Park tonight. What a good take out there. What a good take. We will talk to Brian Barrett later on in the show. He had a lot of these stats that I was giving you from the Ringer. If you want to go check that out. But just, I don't know how they're going to do this. And I one more on Mickey Gasper, okay? I know what he is. He's a journeyman, a little bit of a spark, power from the left side. He hasn't been a terrible catcher, I'll at least say that. But since being called back up, he's had 20 at-bats. He's 9 for 20. Joe Math, that's like 470. He's slugging over. He has 4 home runs, 3 doubles, and 11 RBI. But yet, tomorrow, when they make a roster move, or on Friday night, when they make a roster move, it could be Mickey Gasper. Now, the Rutschman thing might keep Gasper on the roster. So then who's the next guy to go down? Is it Jahmai Jones, who's batting 500? Guy is batting 500. I don't want them to mess with whatever they're doing. I like Monasterio at short. I know late in games they probably need some more defense there. When they do call-ups, maybe Chen's one of the guys that called up. I would have still liked Franklin Arias for that matter. Doesn't look like that's happening because we've heard nothing on it. But just at the beginning of the year, you relied on those people. You relied on it. Relied on them. And you're going to do it again? You already got burnt on it. That's why I credited the Red Sox and their ownership this year. They didn't want to build from within, or they had no leadership. And the 2 guys that you sent away, they went on a run. And now you're going to bring them back? Don't love it. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. I don't know if Skaz, you have any thoughts on this? I keep talking about these reinforcements that are on the way for the Red Sox, but how else do I say I don't want Trevor Story? Like, what is up with the Red Sox? Is it the money? What is it? Why does Trevor Story have to come back to this baseball team?
I'm not sure he does. I kind of hope he doesn't. I think there are a lot of fans that are in that boat with how the team's playing right now, how they've looked in the post-Trevor Story era, but it seems like they're certainly greasing. I know you mentioned an article. Jen McCaffrey wrote a piece that Trevor Story could be back as soon as tomorrow with this team. He's an automatic out, Joe. I know people have their problems with Jarren Duran for good reason, but at least he battles. He gives you RBIs. He doesn't strike out at quite the clip Trevor Story does. I just don't know what Trevor Story gives you, if anything.
What does he? Give me something.
He's old, Joe. He's a veteran.
Old. He's the unk. Okay.
He's unk.
How'd that work out earlier in the year as the leader?
I would say bad.
Because he batted second and failed, right? And then they put him 8th, and he went on a little run, and then he got the sports hernia. That he didn't trust the team, right? Remember, he got 3 opinions? 3? Guy stinks. So basically, Story bumps Siegler, Roman bumps Gasper, Whitlock bumps that Olds guy that they have, and we're cool. We're cool with it. Because I'm not. I'm not. I like this team the way it is. And I know that last year in the playoffs, the Red Sox lost that series, A, because it was in New York, but B, they ran out of pitching. And yes, it was different when the Yankees had power hitting and the Red Sox didn't. Maybe they think Trevor Story has the power? I don't. I do not. Your thoughts at 617-779-0985. We're on YouTube as well. I got these Little Leaguers. The Little League World Series is on. Man, these kids do really good fake bunts. Oh, well, we got CJ in Norwell. What's up, CJ?
I was just going to say, I mean, if Gasper is playing so well, obviously, if you've got to bring Story back up, why not send down Connor Wong? Wong hasn't been playing.
Well, he has no
He
options.
hasn't.
He's the only, right now he's the only healthy catcher on the roster.
I mean, that's true, but
I mean, the other CJ, since you're so hot on it, could it be Rutschman that they put down?
they could put Rushman on the IR.
Yeah, they can give him 10 days and let Mickey Gasper back up.
Yeah. But they got obviously nobody really wants Story back, but they're paying him so much money. It'd be.
I just don't want him to mess up what's going on, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Monosario's looking good. He can't really. The glove's not great, but
He's been solid.
yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Ugh, can they put Adley Rutschman back on the DL and then depend on him? Ugh. Oh, God. We'll hear about that one for a while. Because he pulled something, right, guys? Hyperextension of the arm? Hyperextension of the arm? That's not good for a catcher, right? Just,
I would say going into the playoffs where teams are going to be trying to steal bases, play small ball, I would say you need your catcher to be able to throw the baseball.
and he's a damn good catcher. I would never take that. If he hit 240 and was a good catcher, I don't care. Doesn't sound good, the old arm thing. John in the car. John.
Hey, how are you tonight?
How you doing?
I think they should stay with what they're doing. Earlier today on this channel, I listened to one of your colleagues say that, when they didn't go back to Drew Bledsoe, things worked out. To bring back Trevor Story now and the other guys who are on injured reserve, you're going to bring them in. How are they going to affect what's going on now? The players are playing and they're winning games and they're doing well. Why do you want to interrupt that?
Well, you brought up Bledsoe. I mean, can you give me like a baseball analogy?
No, because I'm more of a football guy, but I heard it earlier today, I think, on the Zolak and Birch, Zoe and Beetle.
You like Zoe and Beetle?
When they said they didn't go back to Bledsoe. They left Brady in. Right now, the guys that are playing, the young guys who are playing, who are winning ball games,
yeah.
Why do you want to kick them out?
John, I agree with you. Well, now, I don't know about the... Like, if Bledsoe went back in, they don't win the Super Bowl, do we agree? Yes, okay, we agree. So...
Yeah, he went back in the Pittsburgh game and in the playoff. I get it.
My thing is just...
And I'm a huge Drew guy, so don't take anything away from that.
I love Drew, but...
The guys who are playing today are winning ball games. Why would you go away from that?
There you go, John. Thank you, sir. Why? What does Trevor Story do? Like... old sports radio guys who've listened to sports radio for the last 30 years of your lives. There was a great what's the fascination if it's true? What's the fascination with JD Drew? I don't know if anybody remembers that one. What's the fascination with Trevor Story? What does he do? Is there anything that you
It's a chunky! Uh-oh, you got a chunky!
What does Trevor Story do?
What do you do?
He is a chunky. What does he do? All right, I'm looking up his average this year. Okay, let's pull it up. He played 41 horrific games. Do you know what his batting average was in those 41 games? Guess. Higher or lower than Jarren Duran's?
Oof. I'm going to go 198.
206.
Oh, wow. He's lacing the cover off the ball, Joe.
Do you know how many home runs he had through 41 games?
5.
3. 165 at bats, 34 hits.
How many walks?
Walks. Over or under 9.5?
It's got to be over, right, Joe?
8.
Oof. That's the problem right there.
OBP.
That's the problem, though, is this team walks, they see pitches, they play small ball. Nothing Trevor Story, never mind, does well. He doesn't know how to do it.
I think that we all need to come together on this one. All Trevor Story can do is hit bad pitching. This fireball stuff that we're seeing now, he can't catch up to it. The Red Sox are hitting balls over the plate. They're not chasing. That guy chases. Wish I could give you a little bit more on what do you love about Trevor Story to bring him back. Awful. I mentioned the Woo Sox tonight. It's packed. They got a major league lineup. I think Romy Gonzalez is in that lineup tonight. There's like 8 major leaguers in the lineup. Steve's in Worcester. What's going on, Steve?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I was just at Polar Park. I left early. Story's lost against minor league pitching right now. You will not be helping the team bringing him up. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a kid on the ropes, a lefty, with a .20 ERA. And I didn't stutter. .20 ERA, and he struck out against them. I mean, he's not ready. I don't know if he ever will be ready. But yeah, it was like their Red Sox starting lineup. You had a Red Sox starting lineup starting tonight in Worcester.
Hey,
Anthony got a nice hit the first time up.
So Anthony
he walked and struck out.
Anthony, to me, the hand's not an issue, right? It's really just knocking the rust off at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Whitlock is he getting a rehab start? I actually don't know.
As of now, he wasn't starting tonight.
Okay.
Arias looks real good. If you're going to bring another shortstop up, leave Story in Worcester and bring Arias up.
So I like Chen as a defender personally, but Arias was the guy I wanted all along because he can hit, and maybe you can figure out the defensive thing later on. But so you went early on and then you left.
Yeah, you know, it's a great deal. You go to the DCU club, they get a buffet, steak buffet, had my dinner, watched 5 innings, enjoyed myself, and now I'm going home early. Got to get up in the morning.
So you had a steak buffet, huh? Tell me about that.
Oh, yeah, they have it. A great thing. They had steak tips, mashed potato. Friday night, they'll do a prime rib. $26, all you can eat. You can't beat it.
I like it up there. I actually was just there on Saturday. I did the Polar Park card show there. And it was bumping. There was about, I want to say, 2,000 people showed up.
Yeah, great crowd tonight. It's Roman Anthony bobblehead night. So,
yeah, the bobbleheads.
Yeah.
Did you get one?
No, I got there too late. Yeah. I'm one of those, I show up late and leave early.
Well, you're the guy who eats first and then leaves when everything actually happens.
Yeah.
But at least you'll be in your chair in about a half hour.
Yeah, I'll catch the rest of the Red Sox game, go to bed, and get up and go to work and do it all over again.
What a night. What a life. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate you, buddy.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right. Roman Anthony's hot, baby. I'm fine with Roman Anthony batting DH and leading off against the Yankees on Friday. I'm fine with it. Not fine with Trevor Story. All right. We'll leave it there at 617-779-0985. So I haven't heard a lot of this yet. I read the quotes. Sounds like Christian Gonzalez was a little unhappy today regarding his contract. We'll get into that on the other side. I'm Joe Murray. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, we got baseball.
this negotiation through the media. How important is it to you for both sides to keep things close to the vest?
Yeah, I mean, feel like I've said that, and it is what it is. I mean, I can't really get into it. I mean, I've said I wanted to keep it between my team and the Patriots, and I mean, it's been out there, so it is what it is. But can't really go back in time, so we just got to focus on right now.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. I'm Joe Murray. Feel free to call in at 617-779-0985. That was Christian Gonzalez. You can also join us on YouTube as well. I see Matt in there. Chuck is in there. Ryan is in there. Oh, Street Team Joe's in there chirping it up. We got Christopher in there. And all you have to do is just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub, and boom. Terrace, hello, sir. Jerry, I've never heard of Jerry before. But there's a Jerry in there. And I'm just trying to see some other names that I've never seen before. Ooh, Will. Or is it Willa? RNG Football is in there. Hello, sir. How are you all doing? Just go to youtube.com, search 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beer Joe. Beer Joe. Yes. I wonder if he's going to timestamp anything from the previous shows. That's his favorite thing to do. Skaz, when you played that sound, it sounded clear, but I felt like, he showed a little frustration, but, at one point I couldn't hear anything because the Kraft helicopter was landing. So, I hope that Christian Gonzalez wasn't, upset that during his interview, showing his frustration, Mr. Kraft in his helicopter was landing. So, it got real windy out there and really loud. And I wonder how Christian Gonzalez feels when he sees the owner on his helicopter. Or was he happy thinking that the owner on his helicopter maybe is working on a deal? Anyways, it was really loud with that helicopter.
We'll let him land, and we'll get back to it. I don't got that loud voice, y'all know.
Oh, there it is. That helicopter. What do you think a helicopter cost?
A lot of money, Joe.
A lot.
Yeah, guaranteed money, I would imagine. You got to pay for the helicopter.
You don't think they got a 0% finance on that?
I think you got to pay up front for the helicopter.
So would that be called a cash budget?
I think that would be
Is there a cash budget?
budget?
Did they buy it new or pre-owned?
I don't, Joe, I'm not a helicopter expert. I would say you want a new helicopter.
Can you buy a pre-owned helicopter?
I'm sure you can buy anything.
Man, I wouldn't want to test that thing out, would you? A pre-owned helicopter? So anyways, yeah, maybe he was landing and they were trying to get a deal done. He sounded frustrated today. I'm making the joke because I don't know. This guy wants money. He's at a certain number. The team's not meeting it yet, and now he's showing frustration, even though he's showing up every day. So another day has passed, and Christian Gonzalez does not have a contract extension. He's still at practice.
It's about a cash budget.
Yes. Skaz, I'm going to take a victory lap right now. I'm not going to run, though. But I'd like to take a victory lap, if you don't mind. For about a week and a half, when I was on this show, because they moved me to the mornings after, I asked you, Skaz, do you remember me saying, how do you think Drake May feels watching the Christian Gonzalez negotiations? I asked the question. And we all just assume they're going to give him the money no matter what. I mean, how are you going to mess that, right? Like, what do you mean? You're going to give Christian Gonzalez the money and Drake May the money. Everyone just is so, yep, they're going to give him the money. Now, every other team in the league does that. Every other team in the league pays quarterbacks and cornerbacks and pass rushers. It's just what they do. The Patriots, though, they have a cash budget. Is that what that was? Cash budget? So not a salary cap. Not a salary cap.
It's about a cash budget.
Not a salary cap.
Joe, how do you think the Patriots feel about Elliot Wolf's comments today?
Well, that's a good question. I will say this, very transparent.
I would say, too, transparent. I would say Elliot Wolf, little John Henry, little, letting some state secrets out, maybe.
Yeah.
Not so secret anymore. Well, I think Stacey James probably had a good tongue lashing for Elliot Wolf after his press conference today, if I had to imagine. I can't imagine Robert Kraft ever mentioning a cash budget.
Never heard of one in my life until today.
He likes to mention the highest paid player, at his position in the league.
Through the media.
It's just interesting, how those go hand in hand.
You mentioned Stacey, who I met at the Polar Park Drake May event. Likes the show's cast, so shout out Stacey if you're listening.
I don't know if he's going to like it tonight.
You know what I know was funny? When one of the reporters said Kayshon Boutte was the odd man out, and then he goes, well, he wasn't the odd. Well, I guess he was the odd man out. So, yes, he was too transparent. He was saying too many things that just made sense or was honest. This is the first time in a long time we've got that here. I at least think Vrabel might say something and walk it back. I don't think Elliot Wolf can walk this one back now. What is the cash budget, sir? Sir, could you tell me what a cash budget... If I Google cash budget... Do me a favor, Derek. It's your last night. I know that. Can you just Google cash budget NFL and tell me what pops up? Because I've never heard of that before. Also, Skaz, when I looked up actual team cash spending, the Patriots come in at 26th. 26th! So the Patriots would have money then, right? Because they're the 26th. There's 32 teams. There's 26. That would be bottom of the league, right? Bottom of the league? My math?
Bottom feeders, Joe. Joe, you've been hot on the, you just mentioned it. How does this affect Drake May? Would you like to hear Elliot Wolf on that?
Please.
Obviously, there's a lot of planning ahead when you look at a deal like the one potentially for Christian here. A year from now, Drake will be eligible to sign a new contract. How much does planning for a new deal for Drake impact how you consider a new deal for Christian now?
It's about a cash budget and things like that. So we're very aware of the timing of these things, and we're cognizant of having a plan for that and working with Jonathan and Robert, and thankful for their support that they're open and willing for us to be able to sign these great players.
Whoa, was that a thrown under the bus? Did they just get thrown under the bus? We're thankful for Jonathan and Robert for letting us. What was that?
We're cognizant of having a plan for that and working with Jonathan and Robert, and thankful for their support that they're open and willing for us to be able to sign these great players.
They're open and willing. So the Crafts are
open and willing. Haven't you heard, Joe? They offered to make him the highest paid player.
Well, Christian Gonzalez on if the Patriots contract offer makes him the highest paid cornerback. Quote, in all metrics. There are certain things that go into a contract that my team wants. I will tell you this. Maybe I'll share it on the other side, but I had a chance to talk to Lawrence Guy today, former Patriot. He signed an extension with the Pats a few years ago. It was a 4-year deal worth $11 million. He got $2 million guaranteed. I asked him how that Patriot deal worked. I'll tell you what his answer was on the other side. But it was very funny the way that it was explained, the way that it was all broken down. So we'll get into this and more. Let's talk to Bob and Lawrence though before we hit the break here. Bob, what's up, man?
Hey Joe, I swallowed my pride and finally threw down that $30 that Nesson charges for September. I got to see these games.
All right, well, hey, you got to watch Boston's Enter the Chat at 4:00 every day too.
Oh, of course. If I didn't have a job, I'd be watching it every day, Joe.
Thanks,
big fan. Dude, tell John Henry, have a chat with him. Tell him to lower it to 15. He'll get twice as many viewers and twice as much ad revenue. Come on.
I'll pass the message along.
Pass it on. All right. This whole thing with Christian Gonzalez is ridiculous. And Mike Vrabel's not going to go along with this. He's not going to take the bullets to crap the way that Belichick did for 23 years. He's not going to.
So what's he going to do?
If they don't sign Gonzalez, if they let him go into the season without a contract, you're going to be hearing some rumblings from Vrabel. And Diana Rossini won't be reporting it, but I'm sure that there's going to be some unnamed sources who are going to be saying that Vrabel's not happy.
I think he was leaning on them the other day, man.
He's trying to build a culture of young players getting drafted and developed through this organization. Mm-hmm. And how does it make the other players look, young players, when they won't pay the best top 3 cornerbacks in the league?
Well, I think that's why he talked about the depth. I think I think he was. I honestly think he might be leaning on the player a little bit. Meaning him and Wolf were kind of saying, "Hey guys, we don't need a lot of depth. Maybe take a little bit less." Or it was a hey, Crafts, you might have to spend a little more for some depth here. One or the other. I don't know which one.
Well, Belichick and Kraft are always in cahoots the whole way, all down the line, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how Vrabel handles this.
Cahoots for one was for power, the other was about money. Thanks, Bob. Bob called in the other day. There's been no fried clam bellies out there, Skaz. Where have all the bellies gone? When I go to get fried clams, because we went on our Clamorama the other night. We should play that at some night, huh? The Clamorama. Maybe there's some good bites in there. Get it? Bites. But the whole bellies, where are they? The clam bellies. Feel like there's a shortage or something going on. All right, we're going to talk to Brian Barrett coming up in the next hour from The Ringer. We'll get his thoughts on everything that's happening with the Patriots and the Red Sox as well. And, hey, is this Gonzo deal close? Is it? Find out next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
Maz here for DraftKings. Something big is
Obviously, there's a lot of planning ahead when you look at a deal like the one potentially for Christian here. A year from now, Drake will be eligible to sign a new contract. How much does planning for a new deal for Drake impact how you consider a new deal for Christian now?
It's about a cash budget and things like that. So we're very aware of the timing of these things, and we're cognizant of having a plan for that, and working with Jonathan and Robert, and thankful for their support that they're open and willing for us to be able to sign these great players.
Elliot Wolf speaking about the Christian Gonzalez contract extension that is not happening yet. Mike Reese just posted something a little while ago, and it was backed up by Adam Schefter. We'll read that to you in just a second here. First off, when that clip was played, Skaz, was it Robert first or was it Jonathan first?
Working with Jonathan and Robert, and thankful for their support.
Huh. So you're telling... Hey, hang on.
Working with Jonathan and Robert.
Jonathan and Robert. So remember when you asked how Stacey James feel about Elliot Wolf and the way that he's talking? How do you think Jonathan felt? How do you think Jonathan felt when Robert came out and said, "We're going to make him the highest paid ever"? So maybe he's the one involved here, Skaz. Maybe he's the one cooking the books. Or bringing up the cash. What was it again? Cash what?
The cash budget, Joe. That very important cash budget. Can I say that it doesn't really matter to me whether it's Robert or Jonathan? Whoever it is, this is, I don't think, a good look for the Patriots.
Well, we just haven't heard Jonathan. We haven't heard from... Mark Dondero said he talked to him last weekend. And I said, get him on the show, damn it. He said he talked Pearl Jam to him. I don't care about Pearl Jam. I do like Pearl Jam. But if I saw Jonathan, I'm like, dude, what could I do to get you on my night show? What?
We talk Rabs, Jonathan.
Come on in. Peyton Miller, did you see Jack Harrison last week with his 3 assists? I interviewed, what's his name there? The guy, Youssef, who had the hat trick the other night, El Messiah. Great dude. Him and Mamadou, best friends. They both just had kids. Right? Harrison had the 3 assists. Peyton Miller's killing it, man. Right? Let's talk Revs. But I want to ask about Christian Gonzalez. By the way, can you play that one more time? Whoever's typing, you pissed me off tonight. Listen to this. Typer.
Obviously, there's a lot of planning ahead when you look at a deal like the one potentially for Christian here. A year from now, Drake will be eligible to sign a new contract. How much does planning for a new
deal for Drake in there? Was there a snort?
Impact how you consider a new deal for Christian now?
It's
and then
it's
it stops. Once he talks, it stops.
Budget and things like that.
Cash budget. Did we ever find out, Derek, what a cash budget means? He's got nothing. We've never heard it before. You gotta be kidding me right now. You gotta be kidding me right now what's going on in the Red Sox game. Mickey Gaspa, 2 home runs. That is now 5 homers, baby. The dog, is that a late breaker? Do we just get a, give me a dog? I want a dog. Mickey Gaspa went deep again. But yeah, they're going to bring him down for Roman Anthony. Yeah. Oh. And this one, he went down for the first one. That one, he smoked it into the Miami. Oh, him and that stash tonight in Miami. Oh, baby.
Give me a dong. Dong, dong, dong.
Mickey Gasper tonight. 2 homers, baby. Homers, baby, homers. But not just homers. A double dong night. But that mustache. That mustache in Miami. Mickey, bringing the heat. Mickey Gasper going out tonight. Imagine him and Tolley with those stashes in Miami tonight. Oh, ho, ho. Where are they going? They going to the Cleveland Discus? Maybe they'll hit up Little Havana, get some Cuban food at Versailles. Mickey Gasper's got how many? 5 homers. 5. Man, he is fine, huh? More dogs! He is blowing our mind. Literally like the Mickey song. He is so fine. Damn it. Blowing all our minds. I was getting on that typer, wasn't I?
I have to ask our inside man if we have who that typer is, if Barth or John Serenides can point them out for us.
Now, I kind of buried the lead tonight. But you give me a double dong night, that's got to be in remembrance of Dolly Parton, right? I'm sure. Remember when she wore that Dallas Cowboys cheerleader uniform? I know she was in her 70s, but man.
Dolly's timeless.
I literally loved her.
Talk about a top 5, Joe.
Joe, she's top 5, man. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton? She's so sweet and has such a good voice. And her hair is so big. And she was just so nice and had a great voice and humble and was a farmer. And she was a great songwriter. I think she liked baseball. Mickey Gasper going deep. Anyways, to just touch on the rest of that story there. This frustration. Yeah. Here's my predictions, guys. I'm giving predictions. Here we go. I think that the Patriots, when they land in Cleveland, right, they negotiated a contract with Christian Gonzalez. The game's on Amazon Prime that night. I believe Jonathan or Robert have a deal with Amazon, and they announced the signing on Amazon cable TV, Amazon Prime during the football game, and that's how they end the preseason, and voila, he gets a new deal. What do I get if that happens, Skaz? Will you buy me an ice cream?
Sure, Joe. I'll take that. I'll take you to Pizzy Farms.
Oh, we got to get Rick on that. You know what Rick makes? Rick Pizzy? He makes an apple cider donut that he splits in half and puts ice cream in it like a sandwich.
In.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, dairy though. You gotta watch out.
Take a night off for that one.
I got a couple of medicine for you. Man, that guy Mickey Gasper right now. Has anyone gone on a run like this that you can remember? Like fringe guy who's just gone off.
Daniel Nava had a spell where he was pretty good. I'm trying to think. Michael Chavis kind of always sucked. Okay. I'm thinking of other guys.
Brian Daubach did it all the time, but at least he was like in the majors often, you know?
Yeah, I feel like the Sox always had guys that would show up.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Oh, Bobby. Who could forget? Milliken's favorite.
Roy Hobbs. You know who Roy Hobbs is? Damn it. These young kids, man. He's Googling it. It was a movie. Kevin Costner. He was a catcher. No, sorry. Roy Hobbs was the natural. My bad. What was the Bull Durham was the other one. Sorry. Roy Hobbs was the guy who struck out essentially Babe Ruth and then had an accident, but came back years later and was
Robert Redford.
Redford, yes. And Kevin Costner was the other guy.
Field of Dreams.
And Bull Durham. Was he in another baseball movie? Anyways, hey, we got Brian Barrett on the other side. We'll ask him about Mickey Gasper and who else has had a run like him. We'll break here. I'm Joe Murray, listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray.
Back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub, I'm Joe Murray. We've just been talking Sox in this Christian Gonzalez deal. Giving you numbers of why maybe you shouldn't bring down guys like Mickey Gaspa and Nick Soso guard and Siegler. But let's go to the what is our, do we have an expert hotline anymore? Well, on the Joe Show expert hotline is none other than Brian Barrett of The Ringer and the Off the Pike podcast. Brian, hello, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing well, Joe. How are you?
Well, we were, I think Mickey Gasper was a big Dolly Parton fan, and he hit 2 home runs tonight. And I just don't know how they could ever take him out of this lineup for Trevor Story or anybody else right now.
It really is incredible. All the contributions they've gotten from guys that would be considered role players, platoon players. Do we know if they're major league players maybe at the beginning of the season? Specifically with Gasper, it's now 5 home runs in 8 games since he got called up. And if you look at the numbers entering tonight, against right-handed pitching, he was hitting close to 300, just a hair under that at 299. On base percentage was over 390. So you look at it now and you start to think, all right, well, when Yoshida went down, I thought that was going to be sort of a big injury for the team because he had kind of solidified the leadoff spot against right-handed pitching. But you look at Gasper, and I know it's not the same thing, but if you look at him at the minor league level, he was hitting over 321 against right-handed pitching. Obviously, from the right side of the plate, not nearly as good as when he's from the left side of the plate, but I think certainly he's been stabilizing this lineup in a lot of different ways. We've seen the same thing with a guy like Sogard. Jones, who was not hitting at all in Detroit, he's come up and against lefties, he's now 9 of 18 since he got going here with the Red Sox. So a lot of nice moves with some of these guys. And look, I'm kind of with you on the Story thing. I don't know if you're saying that facetiously or seriously. I just don't know how he fits. Yeah, okay. I don't know how he fits with this team right now because there's a couple of things that this team has been doing really well. They're in the top 10 this year in strikeout percentage when last year they were 24th, if memory serves right. They were definitely in the 20s. Trevor Story doesn't help there. The only thing he could possibly help with in this lineup is slug. Can he hit for actual power? We saw at times last year he did that. And June on, he was good for the Red Sox, of course. Hit 25 home runs and all that. But he strikes out a lot. And look, Monasterio is absolutely horrific as a defensive player. He's, at last glance, he was minus 8 outs above average. If you look at Trevor Story's numbers last year defensively, because everybody's looking at the beginning of the season, or I know it's a small crowd, but the pro Story crowd would tell you that, oh, well, he was hurt. That's why he wasn't hitting. That's why he wasn't fielding. Well, last year, he was minus 7 defensive runs saved, which was 20th of 22 shortstops. So it's not like he's going to give you this massive upgrade. Yes, it'll be an upgrade over Monasterio defensively, but it's not like Story's some gold glove caliber defensive player that can make up for what he doesn't do with the bat. Monasterio is pretty much hit for a long time now. Trevor Story hasn't, and I get you have sort of, you'd like Monasterio to play like maybe for the first 6 innings of the game and then have like somebody come in if it's a playoff scenario to be a defensive replacement for him. But the other component is I think it's a lot of pressure on Story, which I get he's got all this money. The fan base doesn't like him. Okay, the majority of the fan base doesn't like Trevor Story. He's going to get booed at the home ballpark if he comes up and he's like 2 for his first 23, and the crowd deserves to boo him considering what this team has done. It's an exciting product. It's been a good contact team. Trevor Story doesn't fit any of that. So I don't understand why there'd be any just reserved spot for him. Is it because of the contract? This front office didn't even sign him to the contract. Why would they care about this? Chad Tracy has figured it out with this group of guys. I want no part of it. No part of Trevor Story back on this team. But unfortunately, it's going to happen.
So if it happens, who goes down? And I'm very big on keeping this together. And hey, listen, I'm not getting, somebody called in earlier and said when Bledsoe went down and was ready to come back, they made the right choice by going to Brady. Duh. I'm not going that far. But do you want to interrupt anything that's going on here? Like, I think Chad Tracy should get the interim tag taken off, but I don't want to mess it up because of the way they're playing right now. Why even inject anything else at this point?
Yeah, I agree. Tracy's been the perfect guy with his team. Obviously, the crucible of the playoffs is a different conversation. Like, that's obviously when the game we've seen in the past can speed up on managers. But I think he's done an outstanding job with this group, and everybody buys in. Like, these guys get sent down, they come back up. It's not like they're pouting because they get sent down. Sogard comes back up, and he's been sort of outstanding. My guess would be the person they would send down is Siegler. Because you think about it like Gasper is a better option hitting from the left side against right-handed pitching, and you already have Sogard up here that can play one of the middle infield positions along with Trevor Story, and I would imagine you keep Monasterio up because maybe it would be Monasterio. I just can't see it the way that he's played this year. So my guess would be it'd be Siegler because even though he came up as this unbelievably versatile prospect in terms of he was a pitcher with both hands. Obviously, he's a switch hitter and all that different type of stuff. I just think, and I know, of course, he had the big hit on Monday night as I'm saying this. My guess would be it would be him. And the other thing I would say, too, is like Jarren Duran has not given much value to this team. And the other guy coming up, Roman Anthony, I clearly want Roman Anthony to come back up. He can play, of course, left field. I think it's a good thing that he's coming back up at a time where it's like, all right, well, you have other options to play left field, so he doesn't have to play out there every day. And of course, he can DH at times as well. But Duran hasn't given this team much either, which is like the crazy thing. Based on last year, thought, all right, maybe Story has another year similar to the year that he had last year. You're hoping you got the Duran from 2 years ago. And this, I know he's had some bad luck. If you look at his batting average and balls in play, it's down near the bottom of the league, but he's striking out a ton. And he doesn't provide much offensive value right now. And unlike a lot of these guys that have come up, he is not a great bat to ball guy. He actually has a high strikeout percentage. It's north of 28%. So he's another guy where I'm like, when everybody's back with this team, I just don't know how Duran fits into the equation either. Because obviously he's not going to play against left-handed pitching. You want Jahmai Jones in the lineup against that. So when does he even play? Because you think you'd throw Roman out there when it's a righty. I don't know when Duran's going to play. Maybe it's a depth thing too, because you got the two outfielders where I've advocated for both Rafaela, who had a bad throw in this particular game tonight, but they've been so good, Rafaela and Abreu. I'd like to give both of those guys some games off here down the stretch of the season, but I don't know if they want to do that. But I just don't know how Duran fits into the equation either.
Talk about Brian Barrett of The Ringer. Brian Adley Rutschman's had some struggles, and today it's reported he has a hyperextended right arm. They're not concerned about it, but I am. Could he be someone that might be on the IL and Mickey Gasper sticks around?
Anytime the Red Sox say they're not concerned about something, I've become incredibly concerned about that particular thing. Going back to the Crochet situation at the beginning of the season where it's, hey, you know what, guys, it's not that big of a deal. We don't think he's going to have to go on the IL. Then it's, oh, he's going to have to go on the IL, but you know what? We think it's only going to be the 10-day thing. And then it turns into he's then got a lat issue, and then it comes back and it's the shoulder issue again. And then the same thing could be said about Roman Anthony going back to his injury. And I know a lot of people have talked about sort of his toughness through this whole thing. But remember, the whole idea is there's been, hey, there's no, what was it? Sam Kennedy said, there's no evidence of a tear. It's like, oh, yeah, actually, there is a tear. So when I hear these things, like I said the same thing about Garrett Whitlock and Slayton is you hear elbow inflammation, you're concerned about it, especially considering Rutschman. Now, not specifically that type of injury, but historically, he's dealt with a couple of injuries over the past couple of years. So, yeah, I'm certainly concerned about it. The one thing is I think Wong's done a pretty good job for this team. In the past, he hasn't been the best defensively. He made that play the other day where he, slid after the third strike got past him, slid and still threw the batter out at first base. So I think for a couple of weeks, if Rutschman's not here, the Red Sox will be able to sort of figure this thing out. But I just hope for the sake of the postseason, it's not something that lingers for Rutschman because he's still trying to get his timing back at the plate. And I do think he's called pretty nice games here behind the plate. And I do think one of the things I really liked about him when he first came over, you saw him in the dugout, just immediately talking to guys about what pitches they like and all that different type of stuff. And I think Tracy's done a good job where basically he's not playing 3 games in a row, it feels like. They put Wong in for that third game. But obviously he's a massive piece going forward for this organization, considering what you gave up, even if you can justify it because it's such a big position of need. The problem is when it's such a big position of need, you kind of need that guy to be playing most every day.
Brian, I'm like Street Team Joe, who works with us, asked me to come up with my lineup if, the playoffs or the Yankees series. So let's say it's Story, Sogard in the middle with Durbin and Contreras and Rutschman behind the plate, Duran, Rafaela, and Abreu out in the outfield with Roman. Well, if your pitchers are Gray, Suarez, Tolley, Bennett, Sandoval, your bullpen is Chapman, Whitlock, Miller, Guerrero, Bayo, and Slayton. So I guess you have 7 more spots. I'm assuming Monasterio, Wong, White, IKF, Gasper, and then you have to make a decision between Yoshida and Jones. Who do you go with?
Well, it appears Yoshida's not going to be back, so I think that makes that decision a little bit easier for you. I mentioned this earlier. I don't know how much value Duran is going to supply to this team, because now if you look at sprint speed, Eli White is significantly, and I know this is crazy to say, but Eli White, I believe right now is 3rd in sprint speed. So I think he actually fills out that role better than Duran does as well in terms of a pinch runner. But the way that Gasper is swinging the bat against righties, and I know it sounds crazy to say about this because it's 8 games, but I just feel like it'd be a really difficult thing to do to send him down. IKF is a guy that you feel like, all right, you could probably use him late in games, like I was talking about if Monasterio's out there as a defensive replacement. I just feel like Story complicates the whole equation in terms of what he's sort of bringing to the team. And then, of course, you mentioned Crochet coming into the bullpen. We'll see what happens there just in terms of the rest of the guys from a health perspective here. But to me, one other thing, and I know this is kind of an aside to your question, I think they got to start prioritizing Bayo, because I know he's petrified of the first inning. You don't want to pitch him there, but I would argue and Tolley really hit the wall in his last 2 starts, in the 5th inning against Arizona. And then, of course, in this particular game tonight, started to fade in the 5th. They had to pull him in the 6th inning. He just completely lost his stuff. Maybe part of that is fatigue. I mean, this is going to be the most innings he's ever pitched, but I would be pitching Bayo, and I guess they can't do it because they're worried about certain guys, and he hasn't really – it's not like he's throwing 6 innings when he goes out there, but I would be pitching him every 5th day right now with an opener. Now, I understand because some of the injuries you had, you don't want to do that because you're saying, all right, I'd like to pitch Bayo pitched Monday. I want him to be available maybe at the beginning of the Yankee series, and maybe we get 2 innings out of him Friday or 2 innings again, out of him on Saturday. They want to be flexible there. But that's another guy where it's I know he's so bad in the postseason a year ago. If you're looking at the rotation, you were just talking about the lineup, I think they'll give Gray game 1. I would go with Tolley, but I think they'll go with Gray. And then you got to figure out Suarez is obviously part of the equation. I've been very disappointed with what we've seen from him lately. And I know this is kind of his reputation. If you look at his innings totals, they've never been out there, but he completely faded the other day, where not faded. He got out of all these jams, but you're playing the Marlins. You're not playing one of these premier American League teams. And I know the AL has been down, but he walked 4 guys and he hit 2 guys. It was his 6th game back from the injured list. And you look at his postseason resume, it's immaculate. This guy has shut down the Dodgers on multiple occasions in the postseason, but I'm a little bit worried about Suarez here. And Tolley, this start tonight, he was so dominant early, it's a little bit concerning to me as well. But the good thing, like you said, there are so many weapons that they can go to in the bullpen. How nasty is Eric Miller? That guy's slider is ridiculous. You look at his numbers, the whiff percentage on the slider is second to Mason Miller, who's got the nastiest slider in the game. So they do have a lot of weapons out there where they can shorten the game up. But I'm a little bit concerned about this rotation right now, considering it's been a strength all year.
I agree with you, man. I mean, if let's just say there's 35 games left, right? 5, so there's probably 5 starts a guy, maybe. I don't want that. I'd like Tolley maybe to get 3 more starts. Bennett, for that matter, I'd probably want to watch another 2 or 3 starts, but this brings up Garrett Crochet. He's pitching. He is throwing. He says 2 innings. Who knows when it happens? If he was to pitch, would you want him as a starter or out of the bullpen?
Well, maybe you could use him as the opener for Bayo in a game, right? Now that I think about it, Cotillo actually mentioned that to me last week. It's that would be interesting because Bayo's allergic to the early innings, but he's really good once he comes into the game later. That could be a possibility. I think the one thing with Crochet that I would just want to see, because obviously he's one of the most talented pitchers in the sport, as we all know, second in the Cy Young a year ago. I'd want to see at least 2, hopefully 3 appearances at the end of the season before I feel, and I know based on reputation who he is, but I'd like to see him a couple of times before I feel comfortable putting him out there in a postseason scenario, especially considering, Joe, after he throws one of these outings, you kind of got to see how he recovers from it, right? So I think from that scenario, because you don't want to lose him in the middle of a postseason series because it's like, oh, the shoulder didn't respond the way that you wanted it to respond. But yeah, maybe the opener is the option if you're concerned about the starting pitching. But I would guess that the three of Suarez, Gray, and Tolley will all get a start in the postseason. Bennett's been interesting because he was so good, then he struggled. Then they gave him 8 days. He hadn't given up a run in the first inning. He gives up, 3 in the first inning the other day, and then he doesn't give up another run the rest of the game. It was like the opposite of what's been happening. The third time through had been killing him. This time was the opposite. So I don't think Bennett factors into getting a postseason start. Maybe he does, like with the Tolley situation. But let's say you advance to the second round of the postseason and you're playing more games. That's where I think you could see that Crochet-Bayo scenario.
All right, Brian. Christian Gonzalez today says he's a little frustrated. Obviously, Robert Kraft was landing his helicopter at the time. So I'm sure that really, went well for him. But I get a feeling they're close, man. I know that a lot of reports feel like it's not. He wants a certain number, and I feel like they're not far apart. But I got a feeling they might have announced this on Amazon Prime on Thursday night. What are you hearing? What are you thinking when it comes to Christian Gonzalez's contract?
Well, I know Callahan said today that it was about, at least this is how I interpret it, it's about the first year of the money that he's sort of concerned about. But it was interesting because I hated how Kraft handled it at the beginning of sort of training camp where he said we offered to make him the highest paid corner. And Elliot Wolf said that's still true. So that means that's after Witherspoon got his contract, where I guess his agent now is like, hey, you got to give Christian Gonzalez more money than my other client. But that means it's over the $33 million per year. And I would imagine the way that Elliot Wolf said that, it's over the guarantees that Witherspoon got as well. The one thing I would say from sort of a Patriots perspective here, I do feel like Christian Gonzalez has some leverage in the situation because it's great that he's back at practice and all that. But if you look at the way that they play defense down the stretch of the season, if they're going to continue that into the season when they play much better offenses, like if you look at it, how many good quarterbacks did they play last year? They played Josh Allen twice. They played a hobble Lamar. They played Baker Mayfield. Even in the postseason, the best quarterback they played was Sam Darnold based on the fact that C.J. Stroud just forgot how to play last year. And I guess you could say Herbert, but Herbert was also awful. But if you look at what they did down the stretch of the season, they blitzed a ton. They finished in the top 10 in blitz percentage, and yet still on the totality of the season, they were only 24th in pressure percentage. Right now, we don't know what the heck's going on with Harold Landry. It doesn't look like he's going to be ready to go. So you're depending on Draymond Jones and Gabe Akis as a rookie to give you legitimate pressure off the edge. You feel good about the two guys in the middle, especially Milton Williams. But if you're going to play that style of defense, you got to be really comfortable about your man corners. I really like Carlton Davis as a number 2 corner. He had a great year last year. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that he already dealt with a hamstring thing. And he's a guy that if you look at sort of his games played, 17's an anomaly. You know, the last time he played 17 games of a season, it's never happened. He played 13 and 12 and 13 the previous 3 seasons. So he's not been as durable as he was a year ago. Christian Gonzalez, if you look at the completion percentage against last year, it was 3rd in the NFL. If you look at, they have this great thing now, the on-off numbers, the expected points added. With Christian Gonzalez on the field, they played the 7th best defense of the NFL. With Christian Gonzalez off the field, they played the 23rd defense in the NFL. So if you're going to have to generate pressure by blitzing, like we saw the Patriots, when it got to the playoffs, they blitzed at a higher rate than anybody was doing during the regular season in terms of the total blitz percentage. They were in Brian Flores territory when it came to that. So I feel like, Joe, he's the second most important player on this team because of the style of defense you want to play. A.J. Brown, let's say, knock on wood, this doesn't happen. If he misses 3 or 4 games, yeah, it's going to stink, but you actually have depth at the receiver position. And oh, by the way, you have the guy that finished runner-up in the MVP. There's no replacing Christian Gonzalez. So to me, I just hope this can get done. And obviously, we don't know everything that's going on with the negotiations. At the same time, though, if I'm Gonzalez, and more importantly, if I'm his agent in this scenario, I'm like, dude, we got to sign this before the season. You've gotten hurt on multiple occasions. You tore a labrum. Last year, you had the thing before the season, and you had 1 concussion. But dude, you don't want to risk an injury if you're him and don't get the contract locked in. So I just wish that at some point this thing gets done prior to the season because he's just so important to the team. Like defensively, how many blue chippers do they have? Him and Milton Williams. Like those are the blue chippers on the defense. And if they don't have him out there, I feel like it totally takes away from what Vrabel and specifically Zach Kerr wanted to do, which is like they want to heat up quarterbacks. That style worked for them more so than the defense that they were playing at the beginning of the season. And we saw, and I get it was a slow start for everybody, right? They started the season 1-2. But the defense doesn't really work without him in the lineup.
All right, Brian, I won't ask you about Jason Tatum's dad. I was gonna, but I won't. Because, who would pick against their son? Can you believe that?
Even LeVar Ball was like, dude, what's going on here, man? You can't, even LeVar Ball's like, you can't say that. I'm wondering how long that lasts because it's just kind of, I listened to it for a while. It's kind of entertaining. They're just going back and forth on different things, and everybody else is saying their son's team except Tatum. Now, I didn't interpret that as he was saying, if you listen to it, it doesn't sound like he's saying the roster is bleep. It sounds like he said the roster and then bleep, like more so talking about the Knicks right now that he was talking about the Celtics. Maybe I interpreted that wrong, but that's just how I heard it. He didn't say the roster is. He stopped at the roster and then said that after LeVar Ball, like sort of reintegrated the conversation. One thing I'll say, though, which is so bizarre to me about this show, Tatum doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything that's controversial.
It's on brand.
Right?
I know.
His dad has caused more controversy for Celtics fans than Jason Tatum has, and he's been here for nearly a decade at this point. He won't say anything, and yet his dad is out here on a podcast, and he's caused more controversy than Tatum has.
Yeah. Well, he did tell the 6-year-olds he doesn't want to be the smartest guy in the room.
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's talking to 6-year-olds, so it still stands.
Yeah, the Jaylen Brown. Yeah,
he doesn't say anything. You're absolutely right about that. All right, Brian, I saw you had Doug Kite on the Off the Pike podcast.
Yeah, I had Doug Kite on today. Talked about Gonzalez. We talked about Kayshon Boutte, which we didn't even get to Kayshon Boutte, but we talked about Boutte and Travion Henderson dealing with an injury right now and a bunch of different Patriot stuff. So it was a lot of fun.
All right, go check that out. He's Brian Barrett, Off the Pike podcast. Go check out all his stats. I read off all those Mickey Gasper stats because it made me look good after I gave out the stats and then he gave the home runs, and it made me look really good. So thank you for your statistical knowledge.
Have you seen the Vlad one that I tweeted out?
Yeah, Mickey Gasper has more home runs than Vlad Guerrero in his last 117 games.
Yeah, Vlad has 7 in 117 games, and Gasper has 5 in his last 8.
I just created a card of Mickey Gasper, like looking like what was that? What's that famous sports card? It's Honus Wagner.
Oh,
Mickey George Herman Ruth Gasper. That's who it is.
Yeah. He's a no emotion guy, though. Some of these other guys that have come up, like Sogard plays with some fire. Siegler definitely plays with a lot of fire. He's just like stone-faced after he hits these home runs. There's no emotion.
Yeah, I think him and Tolley tonight in Miami could be dangerous for those two with those stashes out there tonight.
Oh, yeah, that could be trouble. Yeah, and Klay Thompson's there now. I don't know. There could be a big party in Miami.
Stay there. Everybody's staying. All right, Brian, appreciate it, man. Check out his work over at The Ringer and Off the Pike podcast. Man, we'll catch up soon, bud.
All right, see you, Joe.
You got it. He's Brian Barrett, everybody. Bringing the knowledge, bringing the stats. And how about that one? Mickey Gasper, more home runs than Vlad Guerrero Jr. I would have thought. All right, it's Derek Olson's last night, everybody. We're bringing him in studio, and we're going to do in or out as well. Joe was busy last night, so we got to get him. You were so worked up last night, Joe, working. Why don't we have some fun on Derek's last night? We'll do it next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Sports Hub headlines.
All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports. We got the Sox on. We've been talking about Christian Gonzalez. We'll do some Celtic stuff later in the show. We'll get your reaction to the Red Sox game tonight. It's 2-2 right now. We'll do in or out at the top of the hour. Derek Olson, it's his last night tonight. Derek Olson from Hanson, Mass.
Correct.
He goes to Whitman. Went to Whitman Hanson.
He
goes to Boston University.
Yeah, go tell
His mom made us brownies, and her name is Jolene, which is just wow. On the night that Dolly Parton passed away, we found that out.
Yeah.
Do you know you have a bowl haircut? Do you know what a bowl cut is?
Yeah, I just got it cut yesterday.
So did they put a bowl on your head and actually cut it?
No. My grandma cut it, so it's for free.
Grandma, huh?
She was a hairstylist, so yeah.
You know what, Derek? I think it looks good.
No, listen.
A bowl cut's an insult, Joe.
it's
Come
not.
on. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
I take bowl cuts as a bit of an insult.
Really?
I don't know who would take a bowl cut.
Ask Skaz. A bowl cut these days is an
Who
insult.
takes a bowl cut as a compliment?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you put a bowl on your head, idiot.
I was not being. Earlier, Jay Stu thought I was being passive aggressive as well.
About what?
Do you take offense to the bowl cut?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Well, I apologize to your grandmother.
Yeah, I believe she called in earlier as well.
His grandmother?
The other side of the family. Yes, my grandparents called in while I was back there.
Well, tell them to call back.
That's what I said. Get them on the air.
If they would love to.
No. The bowl cut is not an insult. I hope you know that.
Yeah, coconut head.
Yeah, did you put a bowl on your head and
Eat the Doritos and then put the bowl on?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
That's how they get their haircuts, right? Yeah. No, I was not being a jerk by anything. No, that's not true. Oh, you jerks. All right. Well, anyways, so we have a lot of fun, right? Look at me. I'm the last guy to talk about anybody's hair first off, right? You guys got nice hair, though. Oh, wait. The mic is up there.
All
Bated breath, everyone. Hold on.
All rise from
wait.
Mickey Gaspa. Order.
What did Street Team Joe say if he hits a third?
I'm going to take my pants off and run around the studio.
There's no better
If I get fired, so be it. But if he gets 3 home runs in a night, the real BU, by the way, Derek, Bryant University. Learn it.
Wow. Okay. You don't even go to your alumni weekends anymore. Don't show your school pride now.
Joe, would you go to an alumni weekend at
No,
my
I
age?
didn't even barely went to college. I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
Yeah, but who goes to their alumni weekend? Come on. The only Boston College kids. That's the only kids I know because they're proud to be from
All
BC.
the old
Just
BC
ask them.
people go.
Ask the BC kids. They love BC.
Oh, they'll tell you.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They love BC.
We live in Chestnut Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're right off Hammond Pond Parkway.
Yeah.
We don't go to Marianne's. No, we go to Cityside. Much nicer.
Yeah. All you can eat sushi. Yep.
Oh, you go to the Corb? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you're one of those people. You know, there's some BC people in their car listening right now. That's serious. Hey, how do you know someone went to
Tate?
BC?
You ever had coffee from Tate?
Yeah, Tate. Yeah, that's an upscale brand.
It's so nice there.
Yeah, should we get a res tonight in the North End?
No, I'll just Uber. We don't take the green line anymore. Although we used to have passes. It was outstanding at Cleveland Circle.
They do love Cityside. You're right. They love Cityside. Like, we're going to Cityside tonight?
Well, we used to go to Big Jim. We used to go to Jim's Deli back in the day, but now we're no longer eating dairy. So now we go to the local farm. Derek's grandparents are on the line. Hello, Derek's grandparents.
Hey.
Hello there. How you doing?
How you doing? What's your name, sir?
My name's Don Quinn.
Don Quinn from where are you about? Where are you from, Don?
Grew up in Brighton.
Brighton, Massachusetts.
Wow.
Hell yeah, we were just talking about
Boston College.
the Corum and all that.
BC, yeah.
So where
many years ago, the old Rizzy.
So where in Brighton were you?
Mapleton Street.
Oh, okay. What like on the where is that? Is that Oak Square?
That's right, almost right adjacent to St. Columkille's Church.
Oh, St. Paul's. Okay, great. Yeah, because Well, I used to go to Kiki's Market down the street. Did that exist when?
Yeah. That's back in my days.
Yeah, Kiki's. I dated all the girls from St. Columkille's growing up.
Oh, you devil!
So it was your wife that cut his hair? Is that what it is? Or is this?
No. My wife didn't cut his hair, although she was a hairstylist also.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yes.
So the Olsons were down with the hairstylist,
Yeah.
huh? Is that how they spend time with him?
Oh, we always carried a bowl around.
All right. So what do you? Derek's been great, so I don't have to talk him up. But what are your thoughts on Derek going abroad soon?
He's an amazing person. Whatever he does, I think he's going to do very well.
I agree with you. I actually think he's too smart for us.
He's much smarter than me. That's for sure.
Anytime we gave him a project, he finished it in 5 minutes, and we were like, "Are you sure you did that?"
Now
right?
what? now what are we doing?
And the funniest thing is, so we try to have like a going away party, like we get food or whatever. Well, you know about Derek's palate, correct?
Yeah, we had pizza last night.
We went to Damien's last night.
Damien's, okay. Is that where do you live now, sir?
In Houston.
Oh, so you're okay.
That's right down the street.
I'm a Venus pizza guy personally.
Yeah, Venus is good.
But I'm not out in the South Shore that often anymore. But I live on the North Shore now. But but what else? What would you get him besides a pizza? Anything else? Popcorn? Anything like that?
French fries.
French fries.
There's and that's his grandmother. What's her name?
Yeah,
Mary.
Hey, Mary. How you doing, Mary? Mary?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. He has lots of grandmothers, so I'm one of them.
Awesome. What do you think of the night show? Do you think we're sophomoric? Do you think we're funny? What are your thoughts on the show?
I think you are hysterical.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And have you ever heard Derek? We had a bit one night. A bit is something that we do where we talk about ideas on a segment to do. And one night we talked about, Rocky Balboa, and we were really talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Well, Street Team Joe got confused when he said Evil Rocky, and he thought he meant Evil Rocky Balboa. I don't know if you heard that discussion the night that we had that.
No, I didn't.
No, we didn't hear that.
But you guys know Rocky Horror Picture Show, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Street Team Joe did not. So I'm hoping one day Derek actually creates
Evil Rocky
as like hey guys, come on over to the Chevalier Theater in Somerville. I have a new Evil Rocky.
That's your big break. That's your big break, Derek.
That's
Evil
it.
Rocky starring Derek Olson.
What else can you guys tell? Like we know Derek's great, okay? But what's something we can learn about Derek that you guys might know that you could share that he wouldn't share with us?
He just has a good outlook on everything, just from the background. Everything he does is just always has a smile on his face. He treats everybody really nice. I like that.
All right. Well,
they're so supportive. This is awful.
I know. And no,
we're looking for dirt here.
The only thing that we can say is that his palate.
You're looking for dirt. I hate to say it, but there's just nothing I can come up with.
What about what about his brothers?
Oh,
yeah.
There's Drew, Dylan's the oldest, then Derek, and then Drew.
Yeah, so he's the good one, Derek.
Well, you're trying to get me in trouble.
Mary, who's your favorite?
Off the record, who's your favorite?
All three of them. I know I'm
trying to throw me under the bus.
No, never.
Did you guys used to babysit them when they were younger?
Yes, we did.
Was he well behaved?
Not too often, but Derek's they've been good kids. They love sports. Dylan was big into basketball.
Oh, yeah?
Derek played a little bit of everything, yeah.
Yeah. Mary, can you bake?
What's that?
Can you bake?
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. What are some of your what do you if Derek was coming? Well, I shouldn't ask if Derek was coming over. If you were gonna bake something, what would be the best thing you bake?
A trifle.
The chocolate trifle.
Yes. You like that?
Yeah, but guess what?
No, but it is famous.
But Derek doesn't eat it.
Oh, well, I will eat it.
What type of cookies is it?
Oh, cookies, too.
Yeah, he likes the shortbread cookies.
He likes shortbread cookies.
Okay, so I've tried. We've tried with him.
He was eating licorice wouldn't you think of all candies, like licorice would be the one you wouldn't like?
Yeah,
he's eating licorice over there.
He liked it. Well, that's great, guys. I'm happy that you're listening and you're having fun and you get to watch Derek's experience here on the radio. He's been great. And now, when your mom, when she called it, which side of the family is your mom? Is this their parents or?
Yeah, this is my mom's dad.
Okay,
yeah.
so you named her Jolene. How do you feel about the loss of Dolly Parton?
I know, that's unreal. That's a shame.
She was
she helped a lot of people.
She's the same age as you.
Yeah, we're the same age.
Well, you guys
I just turned 80 in May.
No way, you don't sound 80.
Yeah, well, I feel 80.
Yeah. Dolly Parton was a wicked babe, huh?
Unbelievable, yeah.
I had to get you in trouble a little bit tonight. You know?
I know that. I know.
Yeah, but you know what? Mary's like, she was a hell of a babe.
Yeah.
Well,
I like your style.
I like your moves. All right. Well, thank you guys for calling in. We love Derek, and you're always welcome to call in here on the night show, and I will always accept a trifle. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So what do you call them? Auntie, Grandma and Grampy, or what?
Yeah. Grandpa, yeah.
Oh, we always carry the bowl around.
When I asked about your brothers, they went, oh! I was like,
You were activating the Olsen clan.
He was good, though. He kept the old Brighton guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows Levangie, the pitching coach.
Oh, Dana Levangie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bullpen coach?
Yeah,
Something like
bullpen
that.
coach,
I know. He didn't get fired, did he? When Cora got fired? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Anyways.
I've already had a couple BC friends text me not accepting that slander. Yeah. It's not what we sound like.
Tate. It's just such a nice guy.
Let's get a reservation at Tate.
You guys want to get a res for City Side at 7?
They have really good scones. All right.
Yeah, Eagles Deli, 12
Our basketball program's top notch.
Yeah. Luke Murray, we're going to have a big season.
Yeah, we're going to fire the radio crew. That's what we'll show them. All right, we got to hit the break. We went a little over.
Are we doing the KFC sandwich next?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot to say about this. This is the most hyped up for the in or out I've ever been.
By the way, Monasterio not helping my Screw Trevor story. Man, he's good, but he's not. All right, the show's off the rails. Hey, in or out next on the Sports Hub.
What's it gonna be, McFly? Are you in or out?
This is Boston's home for sports. The flagship station of the Patriots, Bruins, the Celtics. WBCFM and HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group station celebrating 65 years of broadcasting. Sports Hub headlines.
All right, Red Sox and Marlins tied at 2 right now, top of the 8th inning. And Christian Gonzalez, still awaiting a contract, spoke today saying he is a bit frustrated. Headlines are brought to you by DN Van Lines. Take the chance out of your move and make the sure bet with DN Van Lines, an approved mover to the Department of Defense. DNVanlines.com. I'm Joe Murray. It's time for In or Out.
Boston Talk Sports.
Drake May. We all know what, but we won't say what. Yeah, worst take on these airwaves in the last 24 hours.
We may not take a call today.
The Sports Hub.
Are you in or out? Gotta know without a doubt. I'm the one you need for a dirty deed. I'm the best. Success is guaranteed.
Really big ick.
What do you mean?
Ick.
You and I sing together all the time.
Yeah, but not to Dolly Parton, we don't.
What is wrong with that?
Joe, I want to go to the Lotus right now. And you and I'll do Dolly.
Kenny Loggins. Islands in the Stream.
And we'll do Islands in the Stream. Dolly Parton was a wicked babe. Huh? She was a wicked babe, dude.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Quinn.
Unbelievable, yeah.
He couldn't even hide it.
Are they saying he's safe?
Is that Gaspa?
No, that's Eli. Eli White, I think. Yeah.
Eli White's fast, huh?
He's in there.
Ooh, we got ourselves.
Is that finger on there?
We got ourselves a review here on the game.
Oh, Ty goes to the
Pulling
run
back
there.
super slow. I think he's safe.
Yeah, they called him out.
He looks safe.
Yeah.
But I think because they called him out, it's too close. Oh, New York, you stink.
Good hair on Eli White,
I
huh?
gotta tell you, though, it must be fun listening to the show and watching games. No offense to Nessa.
That's what a couple of my friends, Tucker and Colin, are doing right now. Happy birthday, Colin.
I was off I told you, you were on with Sean Silver the other night.
Yeah.
I had nothing going on, so I just watched
throw on the
show.
socks, listen to the show.
It was like, I'm going to listen to my own show without me on it. Hey, it's In or Out. What do we got tonight's guest?
All right, gentlemen, a Tuesday night, August 25th edition of In or Out. Let's start with some food, because why not? Our friends over at Krispy Kreme are bringing a pumpkin spice original glazed donut for 4 days only this upcoming weekend. Are we in or out on a pumpkin spice original glazed Krispy Kreme donut?
Out. I don't think there should be any pumpkin before September 1st. Out.
When does this come to Krispy Kreme?
This upcoming weekend.
It's not September 1st?
Yeah, I'm out on it.
Do you
this
like
early.
pumpkin?
No.
Okay.
I have seen the Halloween outlet stores starting to open up. I mean, it is
Halloween.
the next holiday, right? Next major holiday.
Labor Day is.
Well, one that we actively will get together.
Put up your Labor Day decorations.
Well, we get September, right?
Yeah, I mean, but
we give it-
I think Halloween is like my favorite time of the year. So
Halloween used to be my favorite.
So I'm never like
Is that Beetlejuice, by the way.
No, this is an Xfinity
that
ad.
guy does look like
because
Beetlejuice. though.
Joe, you got NFL opening week of NBA and
Yeah, you
NHL.
got week 0 college football's this weekend too.
Yeah, and then you got candy. You got all the scary movies. It's the weather's perfect. Like I'm all for
love
extending fall like as much as we can. It was a little crispy on the way in here. Did you notice that?
Felt it.
A little crispy.
A little Krispy Kreme.
So I guess I'm in.
Okay, next.
Kenny Rogers, not Kenny Loggins.
Kenny. Oh, you said Kenny Loggins.
I don't know if I said Kenny
What
Loggins.
movie is a Kenny Loggins? What was that?
Caddyshack? I'm all right.
Oh, yeah, that one,
Danger Zone for Top Gun.
Highway. Did somebody correct him on the Kenny Loggins?
Yes.
Yeah, whenever I say we should do a thing called mistakes, can't let that one slide. Kenny Rogers and Dolly, were they married?
Yeah.
They were married, right?
I believe so, yeah. All right, we will head to the world of TV for this next. I'm sorry, the world of movies for this next one. From Ryan Gosling. A Flintstones live-action film is in the works. It will center around a grown-up Bam Bam Rubble. Are we in or out on a grown-up Bam Bam Rubble movie? From the mind of Ryan Gosling.
Should I know what this is?
You don't know who the Flintstones are?
I've heard of them. I've never seen anything involving them.
Real quick, just to be clear, Dolly Parton never married. She was only married once to Carl Dean, not Kenny Rogers. I apologize, but I'm not sorry. So what was the question again?
Are you in or out on a film around a grown-up Bam Bam Rubble from the mind of Ryan Gosling? And Street Team Joe doesn't really know what the Flintstones
I've never heard of Bam Bam.
Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. They're the something fun family from the town of Bedrock. They're a page right out of this story. When you're with the Flintstones, you'll have a yabba doo time, a yabba dabba doo time. We'll have a gay old time. You knew that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Why did I let you sing it? You don't remember the Flintstones, dude?
No. I remember some people dressing up as Flintstones.
Barney's wife was kind of hot.
Just like Timmy Turner's mom.
It was Betty Rubble was her name.
Next segment, hottest animation character.
I can give you. Number one was
Family Guy mom.
He hops.
No. What was her name from Cool World there? Oh my God, Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
She's hot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very attractive, Jessica Rabbit.
See?
I was thinking Lois.
I'm sorry,
Did you just say Lois?
Lois.
Yeah.
Is Lois attractive?
No.
I think she,
No.
What about Marge when she puts her hair down?
Can't save that. God. That was the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
It is 9:21.
What about Marge when she puts her hair down?
We still got an hour and 40 to go.
I'm Joe Murray, and then it just gets to what about Marge when she puts her hair down? Oh no, I'm crying.
What was the question?
Hot animation.
The Ryan. No, let's go back to the Ryan Gosling Flintstones movie.
I'm out.
If Ryan Gosling is in it, I am in. But if he's only producing, I am out. I enjoy Ryan Gosling.
We're Flintstones kids. What about Marge when she puts her hair down?
That's so bad. I still stand by Timmy Turner's mom.
Joe, what is it about Marge when she puts her hair down?
Yeah.
This is your flag.
She lets her hair down. Take my nail. Tell me how you do it. Like a cat. Now, Selma and Patty. No. They smoke too much.
What about the Scooby-Doo girls?
The orange girls.
Yeah. The orange. Velma and...
Velma, yeah.
Who's the other
Daphne?
one? Daphne.
They're all stoners, right?
Yeah.
No, for real.
At least Shaggy and Scooby. Yes.
They're like wicked stoners. Because when I watched it as a kid, I never really got it, you know?
Yeah.
But now when it's on my TV, I'm like...
Zoink Scoobs!
What?
That's what Shaggy says. Zoink.
Can you do a Scooby? Oh?
That was pretty good. I don't know if I could talk that.
Raggy.
Why do we do this every time? Why do we do this every night? The impersonations have it. Out on the movie? We're out? You like Ryan Gosling, though?
Yeah.
He was Ken, right?
Yeah. I saw La La Land.
What was that
as it
space
re-released
movie he was
today.
just in that everyone loves?
Project Hail Mary.
I saw it and I didn't think it was that good.
Really? I thought it was
People
solid.
say you need to read the book.
I did read the book. I like the book more. Yeah.
Okay, because I saw the movie and I was just like, I'm unimpressed about this. It's just like a funny rock that he's talking to the whole time.
I don't know how much you guys enjoy Star Wars, but he is in the next Star Wars movie coming up next year. It's called Star Wars Starfighter. And he's playing Ghost Rider in the MCU in 2028.
Wow.
How about when she lets her hair down?
I put some images in our Slack channel.
Oh, we're going extras.
Thank you.
People in chat have said, hey, Marge has a great body for a mother of 3.
Damn right.
I mean, who's to argue with that?
How about the teacher in Magic School Bus?
Miss Frizzle?
Miss Frizzle.
Now, Mrs. Kerbobble out.
Mrs. Kerbobble. Next.
I was just going to let you guys keep putting the rope out there. All right, we'll go to the main event because I don't know what else we could do after that. But our friends over at KFC are launching an Oreo chicken burger. That's right. KFC is launching an Oreo chicken burger featuring black Oreo-flavored buns, fried chicken, and mashed potatoes topped with crushed cookies. I can see Joe Murray rolling his sleeves up out of the corner of my eye. Gentlemen, are you in or out?
I want to tell you that of all the things I have posted in the last week, even more than Lucy Burge is on Cameo, which got a lot of 7.7 million views, okay? The biggest thing that happened to me this week as far as social media trends was KFC launching the Oreo chicken burger in China. I'm in.
It looks good. Joe, you know they created this in like a lab.
It does not look good.
In a lab, they created this in a lab
good
group.
at all.
This was such a lab group, and like Joe and I were like studies in this lab group. This looks good.
I guarantee that bun tastes really good.
That's a drop.
I imagine it like imagine like a Krispy Kreme donut with chicken on the inside, but it's like that except.
But it's Oreo. So
but
it's
I mean, it's
crunchy.
gonna be. But yeah, but
No, you don't know that.
no, yeah, it could be a
True.
soft, like an Oreo cakester.
The out of layer could
Yep.
be soft. The middle could be crunchy.
True.
mean,
This is
I'm
just like
staring-
heart attack.
I was picturing an Oreo cakester. You guys familiar with those?
No,
That's what I was picturing.
No, but I'm going to be honest with you. I've never mixed chicken and chocolate before,
No.
and I don't know who came up with the idea.
Probably a study group of like 6-year-olds.
But I'm going to tell you. I mean, do you eat brownies? This is the only thing you will eat.
Yeah, I tried brownies. I'm staying away from that. I don't want it. Mashed potatoes? Get that out of here.
You don't like you like French fries, but you don't like mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Dude, it's the same thing. Take the fried out of it, and it's the insides.
True.
But you're out.
Yeah, I'm
You
out.
like butter?
I enjoy butter.
Joe, where's your favorite chicken and waffles?
By far, it's in a pickle restaurant in Waltham, Massachusetts.
Oh, Waltham, right in
Right
here?
down the street. Call it
We should. Yeah, I would get chicken and waffles with you some night.
done.
Are they open like when we're here?
I think. Look up there. I don't know, but I know a guy.
You got a guy for
We don't
everything.
even know to call him. We can just. I'll send you.
So you're a big chicken and waffles guy.
Love
right?
chicken and waffles.
So I'm kind of picturing this like that, except it could be a little different. Maybe
chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
With well, do you ever get pancakes or French toast with chocolate?
Yeah.
What's the difference? You just get chicken on it.
Yeah. What's your favorite pancake?
So, I make. Well, I love it all. What don't I love?
But like you get a stack of pancakes.
I either want just butter, powdered sugar, or syrup.
Yep.
As one, or like I'll take the Fruity Pebble, whatever.
The masterpiece,
Yeah,
like the ice cream, and throw
Just
everything.
give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll stuff my face in it.
Do you like bananas?
Do I like bananas?
Yeah, Mr. Phelps, my girlfriend's dad made really good banana pancakes, and I was out on banana pancakes until I had them.
Well, listen.
And they're
the fastest
delicious.
way to your heart is through your belly. Always remember that.
Candied bacon? Do you like candied bacon?
Do I like? I get a snack in bacon almost every day. Do you know what I want to do? A listener sent me some maple like honey from Vermont. I want to put it in a spray bottle. Make my own bacon and then spray it. You know what's another thing I was thinking about? I saw this on TikTok. Skaz, tell me if you're in on this one. Get your popcorn, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to the butter machine, get your own spray bottle, put the butter in the spray bottle, and then spray your butter, your popcorn.
some movie theater.
Joe, we already get made fun of enough for being big. And the last thing we need to do is bring a spray bottle to the movie theater.
Some employee, that poor employee. What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I'm filling up my
Springing up my spray bottle. I thought you were going to say, like, put maple syrup in your popcorn, and you had me. Like, if the maple syrup machine.
Well, maybe we'll bring the syrup spray bottle and we'll add the butter.
Yeah. Now that butter and maple syrup popcorn.
You know what would be cool is instead of putting it already in the bucket, you know how they have it in that that layer of popcorn?
Yeah.
We just spray it down, and you know what else we get? We get some hot Cheetos. We put that in there too.
I do love hot Cheetos. Puffed or crunchy?
What's the
crunchy?
What's the spray bottle doing for your popcorn that the butter dispenser isn't already doing? Are you like?
It's different. One's a pour, the other's a spray.
Yeah, but like once the popcorn, you can only spray the.
Well, no.
So you're gonna ask the guy to stop in between as he fills it up. So you
the
can
guy's out.
spray
The
popcorn?
guy has nothing to do with this. The guy.
This is our own operation here.
This
So
is
you getting the popcorn yourself?
Yes.
The guy has given me a tub. I have been, or actually, the ones I go to are grab and go anyways. I don't even have to talk to anybody. I grab it. I grab my little spray contraption. I get the butter. I put it in the thing. I twist the top. And then I sit down, and then I spray the top, and then I eat it. And then when I feel like I need more butter, I go back to the spray.
So you're in the middle of the movie, and all of a sudden the guy next to you just hears, and he looks over, and you're spraying butter next
And I'm
to
going to
him.
be like, bro, you should try it. Would you like some?
Guys, I was telling him, we're already
Know what
catching
I'll
enough
say?
strays.
Sir,
we don't need.
Street Team Joe, you can't say anything. You thought he was going to say maple syrup, and you were all
That, but I was.
I have the maple syrup one in my other hand ready to go.
He's double fisted.
And I will say this to the man next to me. If he is insulted, I'll say, open your mouth, and I'll spray it right in there.
Open your mouth, God. Open your mouth if you're insulted.
How's that butter taste?
He must have called you soft.
Forgot about that one.
But Joe, this could be a good invention. Popcorn sprays, like you could come up with, like, imagine like a hot Cheeto popcorn spray, or a hot Cheeto.
No, butter
maple syrup.
Syrup.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Now you have to get a sprayer that, because it might get thick.
It might mist. You need a misty sprayer.
Yeah,
you want a mist.
You don't want that.
Like an M&M flavor.
A caramel drizzle.
Yeah, caramel drizzle. Yeah, now we're talking. Peanut butter? Is that too much?
That's too like sticky.
There's a world where Reese's peanut butter could be good on my popcorn.
This is the alternative. Get Reese's Pieces, and then M&Ms, so you can before you even use your spray bottle, you dump them both in.
Don't they just go to the bottom though? That's always been
Yeah,
my
but that's
issue.
fine. You get your spray bottle on the top.
It's
kind of like
that's fine. We get the best of both worlds.
You got a top and you got a bottom.
It's like an ice cream cone.
Next.
Skaz is losing it.
And I will say this to the man next to me:
Keep playing it.
And I will say this to the man next to me: if he is insulted, I'll say, "Open your mouth." We're still talking about this chicken sandwich, right?
I can't even look at the inner out list anymore because there's just sexy Marge pictures in Slack. So my inner out list is corrupted.
I was going to say,
every time I open Slack, there's just sexy hair down Marge staring right back.
what about Mrs. Incredible? She was good.
She got a body.
Yeah. Yeah, she had
Stick with two
it. She
Cs.
had it going on. Mrs. Incredible.
Well, gentlemen, while we're on food topics, spicy nugs are back at McDonald's. Are we in or out?
And
I didn't know they ever left.
Can you handle spice, Derek?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because you don't like a lot of things. Maybe the spicy nugs might be a lot.
No. Yeah. I won't go out of my way to order spicy nugs, but like if they mistakenly give me a thing of spicy nuggets, I'll suck it up and eat them.
Joe, are you just looking at Mark? I can only imagine what's on Joe's search history.
And I will say this to the man next to me: if he is insulted, I'll say, "Open your mouth."
Zoe and Beetle are gonna have fun with that one tomorrow.
Next.
All right,
Do you
let's
think
see.
your grandparents are still listening?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Oh yeah, she was hot.
Oh yeah, she's a babe.
We got news of a new documentary from the mind of Judd Apatow. It will be a documentary on Norm Macdonald. Are we in or out on a Norm doc from Judd Apatow?
Big time in on that. Would love to rewatch the Saturday Night Live stuff, his relationship with Adam Sandler, some of his fallout that he had. His interviews, his weekend update was amazing on set. But the end of his life was very interesting too. And he didn't, he was sick, but didn't really tell anybody. So I am kind of interested in that part of it. But yeah, Norm Macdonald is like a absolute legend. What the hell are they doing? Is that another bad? Now the shortstop's starting to be an issue now.
TS10 to the rescue.
TS10.
That's what Milliken calls it.
Ouch.
While we're on the topic of kind of comedy documentaries, I think you'll enjoy this one, Joe. Coming out in October, SCTV, The Greatest Show You've Never Heard Of, a documentary about SCTV, Second City Television, John Candy, Eugene Levy, Martin Short.
Chris Farley.
From the director of the Michael Jordan miniseries, The Last Dance, tells the story of one of the most influential sketch comedy series in TV history. Are we in or out on an SCTV documentary?
Absolutely in.
Yeah, I think that should be awesome if
you
done right.
If you haven't watched it yet, watch the Chris Farley documentary.
Yes,
it's
very
all
good.
about this. And he was beloved, absolutely beloved.
Monasterio does make me a little nervous out there, doesn't he?
He's got a good bat.
Yeah,
he's probably more of a second baseman than he is probably a shortstop.
Oh yeah, reminds me. I want to hear your line in the 10 o'clock hour. Got to hear your lineup.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
No, we can do some sports, gentlemen. I think that was a fun-filled in or out there. Thank you for playing.
What was the best part of this?
The sandwich. I mean, I like the popcorn spray.
Marge.
Marge. Open your mouth. Derek's grandpa called.
Dolly Parton was a wicked babe, huh?
Unbelievable, yeah.
Hot animation women. The 25 sexiest cartoon babes.
Oh.
Ariel from The Little Mermaid?
Yes. It's
a child, I
think. We're getting into age issues
No. She's
Pocahontas?
Maybe.
Another underage girl.
Stripperella?
Don't know who that is.
Foxy Love?
Who's Stripperella?
Who's Stripperella?
I don't know. Oh, it was Pam Anderson. Actually, it really was Pam Anderson's most definite. Okay. Esmeralda from the Hunchback.
From Hunchback, yeah.
Catwoman.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Anne Hathaway. I know that wasn't animation, but Anne Hathaway is Catwoman.
Betty Rubble made the thing. Literally, the girl next door, Betty Rubble, was a dirty little secret kind of crush for many of us.
Who does this by?
What's the URL on
reason
this?
she takes a lower spot on the list is because we weren't quite able to erase Rosie O'Donnell's portrayal of her in the Blockbuster movie.
What a stray for poor Rosie.
Pebbles from the Flintstones are on this list. She-Ra, the Princess of Power.
Joe, I don't know who any of these people are.
Storm from X-Men.
Yes.
Beautiful. Halle Berry, right?
Well, yeah,
Lois.
that's a woman.
Here we go.
Lois.
Storm 10. Lois Griffin 9.
What?
Princess Jasmine from Aladdin 8. Wonder Woman 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Tinkerbell.
No.
Laura Croft from Tomb Raider 5.
Okay.
Betty Boop 4. The Red Hot Riding Hood 3. Holly Wood from Cool World.
I don't know who that is.
I remember that. And number 1 from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit. Who can forget her slinking around the nightclub in that va-va-voom red dress? Too hot to handle temptress. There's your top 25.
Mrs. Incredible should have made it.
She wasn't on that list?
No.
Wow.
Chitra? She-Ra? No. Who's Roxanne Roxy Ritchie? Is that Richie Rich? No. Oh, Lola Bunny, Bugs Bunny's cartoon friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a bunny.
Yeah, that's a bunny.
Well, I can see it, though.
Well, this from animationcareerreview.com.
Wow.
Joe, did you see the first comment under your tweet of Marge?
Oh, God.
Is it okay to share in the air or no?
Just asking if it was Jed York's gal. All right, we got to go to break. Listen to 98.5 The Sports.
That's a good one.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. just his pregame.
They've been getting wholesale deals for years.
It's Joe Murray on the.
Oh, he's still going.
They got nothing but the real thing, dog.
They took out Mickey.
They just got him. They got him.
How did they take out Mickey?
I did sound like Uncle Fern a little bit there.
We were rolling. For those that know that song, they made a remake in the 90s with Ghetto Superstar. Remember? Ghetto Superstar. That is what you... What was that? ODB in that song? Ghetto Superstar. That's what you all... Yeah, it was. And what was the name of the movie? Oh, it was Warren Beatty was in it. What was... I remember it. I saw it. It was a summer blockbuster because I took the 34E bus from Dedham to here. Bullworth.
Yes, with Holly Berry.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, she was Storm. We already went over the...
Yes, number 10.
So the Red Sox game 3-3 right now. Extra innings, 11 runners on the corner, and Jemai number 2 is up. I mean, Jemai Jones. Jemai Webster's Jemai number 1 for me. From Nesson. He's got a great Hawaiian shirt tonight because he's out in Miami. Real quick, Skaz. Can we play the weather guy from? I know I already set this up for you. We were supposed to do something here. What was it? Whatever.
Our Red Sox lineup.
We thought the game might be over.
Yeah, whatever the lineup. We'll do that after. You guys got to hear this weather report.
Hey.
See, that's why they pinched hit Jemai.
Mickey would have hit it over the stands, Joe.
Well, at least you're not taking your pants off.
Hey. Nothing to see there.
All right, bases loaded Red Sox. We got to listen
on a stereo up to bat.
Derek, don't ever do this. Listen to what happened last night on a newscast from a weatherman.
Gotcha.
Result in a few of these showers and storms popping up mostly across the north and west, and resulting in the chance for some heavier precipitation, a few bands of storms in some spots. We gotta finish up this weather right now. I'm so sorry. Plenty of those 70s, some low 80s, and spots of Monday. I'm gonna have to step on my screen. I've never had this happen before. Oh, jeez. All right, let me get it together real quick. I'm so sorry. Your points we flood off. This is what rainfall's looking like. Let's just throw it to the 70s. Oh my god. 70s and low 80s. Preliminaries, coastal spots.
What?
He was laughing doing a report, but he just couldn't stop.
What was the reason?
It sounded like he was being tickled.
So, there was Adam Sandler did a CD when I was a kid. Maybe you guys have heard of this bit before. You ever heard of the Fatty McGee bit?
No.
So Fatty McGee was this really fat guy that whenever he'd walk up the stairs, he would have uncontrollable breathing sounds. And that sounded like Fatty McGee. The Fatty McGee is... Yeah.
Hey, Fatty, what
back, going. It's gone! Woo! Jerry Duran!
The Red Sox!
Bring out the helmet! He's still got it! Fielder. He's still got it!
Marge Simpson for everybody.
It's the Wally helmet, everyone!
So,
Mr. 305.
For those that are listening, Jaron Duran just hit a grand slam in extra innings to go up 7-3. And then hit my window, my over tonight. Yes.
Woo!
Dun dun.
Good moment for Jaron Duran, guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's your starting left fielder in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Should we go over that now?
Yeah.
Or should we wait?
Talk about a tease.
Talk about it.
You know what? Let's do it now.
It's a good segue.
Left to right, Joe, I have Jaron Duran in left, Ceddanne Rafaela, and Wilyer Abreu in right. At third, I have Caleb Durbin. I'm putting Story there because it sounds like he's going there, but hold on. I have Nick Sogard being the second baseman. Contreras, I think... now, there was a play earlier on that we'll get to, but Adley Rutschman not being in the game tonight might have cost him. This Grand Slam may have never happened. Roman Anthony is your DH. So the lineup, Roman, Ceddanne, Abreu, Contreras, Rutschman, Durbin, Duran, and then Story.
So is this what you want to happen or what you think will happen? Or both?
I mean, I think it will happen. I think they're going to put Story
So
at the
they do,
bottom.
yeah.
They're going to put him at the bottom of the lineup. Or him and Duran. Duran might be better at the 9 spot because of speed.
So who's getting called down?
So that's a good question. You're going to keep Monasterio.
Yep.
You're going to keep Connor Wong because he's your backup.
Yep. Yes.
Eli White is your fifth of your fourth.
Yeah, deadline Breslow guy. Yep, probably keeping him.
Mickey Gasper probably stays on because he can play first and your third catcher. And then Jemai the second is your lefty off the bench. Is your righty off the bench.
Yep.
I guess you have to make a decision between Yoshida and IKF at some point. And, when it comes to your pitching, you got Gray, Suarez, Tolley, Bennett, Sandoval. And in your bullpen, you go Chapman, Whitlock, Miller, Guerrero, Bayo, and Weiser.
So you said starting September 1st, they can have 5...
You can bring up more...
5 guys on the bench and an extra pitching spot.
So the 5 guys are... I mean, they're probably right now. If you keep Siegler, Sogard, and White... Or Gasper, sorry. If you keep those 3...
So Siegler's the odd man out here?
No, you would bring up Story.
Yep.
You'd bring up Roman. You'd bring up IKF. You'd bring up Whitlock. You have one other guy that you can... It's Siegler you keep, or it's Yoshida or IKF. My thing with IKF is that he can play multiple positions in the outfield, and he played for the Blue Jays last year in the World Series.
But correct me if I'm wrong. I think Friday will not be September 1st, right? So
It won't be.
So we have another guy in there that's going to have to go
Saturday,
down.
I believe, is a doubleheader. You get the extra guy.
Okay.
So they'll probably bring up a pitcher, I bet, because,
Yeah. So this is really only an issue for Friday.
Yeah. Hey, who got the last out, the pitcher that got out of the inning?
Olds?
Oh, no, it was Gamboa.
Yeah, Gamboa.
So
For the Sox.
Gamboa's going to get the win here if they hold on, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, you think the best path forward is Duran and left, Roman DH.
Yeah.
Story short, Sogard second.
I don't want Story at short, but they want him.
If it was you, would you go Monasterio?
If it was me, IKF has already said he doesn't want to come up till the first. Story's itching to get back, but I mean, did you see the numbers? Well, I'll give you those coming up next. We'll do that. I did want to pay tribute to Dolly Parton, so we'll either do Red Sox postgame or Dolly. And we have Derek.
Why not both?
Why not?
That's the Joe show right there. Socks and Dolly.
I almost made a reference that I'm going to protect myself.
Skaz, do you have that home run call of all of us freaking out?
Yeah, let's play that. We should have that as like the wrong report instead of the dong report. All right, we're going to go to break. One last hour. We'll have the Red Sox finale here and Derek's last night and Dolly Parton. I love you. We'll talk to you after this. Bye. What about Marge when she puts her hair down?
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.
grand slam from Jarren Duran in the top of the 11th inning tonight. Jarren Duran coming through for the team, showing he earned a roster spot, as literally we were talking roster spots. We, at least, have already put him in left field with Roman at DH. Earlier, we had Brian Barrett on, and he was wondering where, maybe, if he even fits in with everything that's going on. I think he just basically, that is I'm ready for the playoffs. I had a bad season, but I'm ready to play kind of swing tonight. And a lot of things happened in this one. The Red Sox had a 3-2 lead. They had a pitcher you probably have never heard of before in the game, who's probably going to get sent down tomorrow, which I would appreciate if they did. But they went Miller got them out of a jam. They went to a guy named Wyatt Olds. Have you ever heard of him?
No, but he sounds like a good TV character.
So Wyatt Olds got the blown save, and then Alec Gamboa gets the win tonight. But Mr. Olds, Calvin Schiraldi'd to remind people of the 1986 World Series, Game 6, the Wild pitched to tie the game. Literally the same play. Now, this is the interesting discussion. They win. It's great. Another comeback win. Somebody else different every night. They're rolling. It's great. The Adley Rutschman thing came into play tonight. I actually think there was a Connor Wong issue. Although I'm getting on Mr. Olds, Connor Wong's going to get in front of that ball and protect it. Yeah. And I almost wonder if it's Adley Rutschman back there. He's got a longer range. He probably blocks that. There were a couple of pitches late in the game. Again, Connor Wong has he really caught Olds and Gamboa? My thing is Rutschman's just an elite defensive catcher. They almost missed him tonight. He's dealing with this arm injury now. Like, maybe that was I don't know. Late in the game there, it might have cost him tonight. So I just can't help but think about, as much as they won, and it's great, and I want to congratulate them on a come-from-behind win, especially Jarren Duran. I can't help but think about the catching situation tonight. It kind of cost them.
If they lose that game, everyone is talking about Connor Wong and how he performed in the extra innings.
We're all talking about Rutschman and why he's not in the game.
Yeah.
How you traded for this guy and you want him out there. But they traded him with an injury, and now he's got another injury? A hyperextension of the arm? The hell is that, by the way?
Tweak some fatness, Gasson.
What is it? I hyperextended my knee once. I was out for like 3 days, but it was fine.
You know me, Joe. I'm going to defend in the big man alliance. I'm going to defend Rutschman. But doesn't he look slow to you in terms of just like his plate, when he's at the plate? His bat is on his shoulder for an awful long time. He looks slow on every fastball. And he hasn't hit great since the Red Sox have traded for him. Can't deny that. You can be the biggest Adley Rutschman guy out there, and you can't deny he's struggled since he's been here. But yeah, he's elite defensively. You just got to hope that bat turns around a little bit.
And normally, like after a win like this, rah, great win. Like, and you know what, Skaz, I just threw the home run in there. Why don't we listen to the Rutschman thing? We'll bookmark it because it's going to come up, right? We should celebrate the win. This was a good come from behind win. I don't want to. I'm doing hot sports take after a win when we should celebrate the win. So this was a big one, and let's hear the Jarren Duran grand slam.
And the 1-0. Swing it high. Deep right. Put on back. It is gone for a grand slam. Jarren Duran with a granny.
Crowd went nuts. We went nuts.
Oh,
do you have our reaction yet, Skaz? I don't know if they want to even play that again. By the way, you see this? The last 9 games, he's got what? 5 RBI?
It was something around
3 and change. Yeah. Like he's been, and Lou Merlone defended him on the national broadcast the other night. He was saying that he's batting .210. Hey, by the way, where are we at now, Joe, with the batting average and the weight? Hang on.
Race.
I'll give this.
The race. What's he at? I'm at like 299.
After tonight's grand slam, he's at 209.
All right, so we're each inching
He's gone up
closer.
like,
Yeah.
what, 10, 12 points?
He was at 200 when we started, yeah. What is he, 209? I don't think either of us are going to get to our end of season goal.
I'm happy for
What if we extend to the playoffs?
I'm happy for Jaren Duran. He's faced some adversity. If they weren't winning, he'd probably be gone.
What's his contract situation,
He's
Joe?
got one more year of
After this?
eligibility, Yeah, it's like an arbitration year. There are some stupid numbers on him. I just don't think he's as good as they think he is. But tonight in Miami, he gets that kind of hit right before a Yankee series.
Mm-hmm. That's your experienced playoff guy showing you what he's made of.
And I know I think we know what Jaren Duran is. Speed guy with a little bit of power, very good in batting pressure situations.
Mm-hmm.
He might flip off a fan. He might call out his teammate.
He might
Right?
drop a fly ball.
He might drop a fly ball. No, you're right. Right? Like I used to say this about Marcus Smart. Like, Marcus Smart would get you defensive, hard plays, but he'd turn the ball over and take bad shots. So it was like almost like a negative. I would say right now, the way the roster is constructed, he's your left fielder. And I want it to be Roman. But isn't he just better playing the field and being involved in the game mentally? Just think he's the guy, don't you think, Skaz?
I think it's kind of crazy, but you have to protect Roman Anthony, too, maybe from himself a little bit. And not that Jaren Duran's a gold glover by any means, but Roman Anthony is just coming back. You don't want to use the word fragile because he's still so young, but he's proven to be fragile in his time in the big so far. And I think Roman Anthony at DH and Jaren Duran in left is probably your best offensive lineup in a playoff series. But obviously the focus should be on Jaren Duran. But what do you make of Chad Tracy's night and kind of his use of the bullpen and then, pinch hitting Mickey Gasper, a guy who's on fire, and it did work out. But that is a move that, if it didn't work out, like that's Chad Tracy kind of, those are actual moves he's making in a playoff race, and he's going to be under the microscope kind of down the stretch here for the first time.
He's been good the last 4 games. All right, tonight, Peyton Ooh. So he pulled Tolley for Guerrero. It worked.
I think you could even say he should have taken Tolley out a little earlier.
Based off the home runs he was giving up and how much, okay, here's the deal. You're probably right, Skaz. Maybe if he went 5 innings, do you still go Guerrero? Because Guerrero's such a shutdown guy.
Or do you come out with Weissert?
That's
for
what I was
going to say.
Inning? Do you come out with Weissert? Guerrero's ready. Miller had 3 strikeouts in his inning.
He's been, we talked about it before the show, but talk about a guy you'd rather have on your postseason roster than Marcelo Meyer. That's a trade that's working out for them.
He has leaped Weissert and Slayton. And you know what? Guys, if I told you right now, Whitlock, if you went Miller, Whitlock, Chapman, you feel good, right?
Yeah.
And if you need a strikeout, Slayton's probably your guy. Or Guerrero. Now, Guerrero still has never pitched this long or in a playoff ever, but right now I like him in the 7th inning. I like him there. This gives you the flexibility of the Slayton Weissert thing. But there's still Bayo in the mix, right? Do you put Jake Bennett in the bullpen? If you get I'm already thinking playoffs, guys. Like that kind of win. This is what the 34th come from behind win tonight. They lead the league in this. They have 17 of them since May, whatever it is, the last few months. What month are we in? Since September. No, wait.
We're in August right now.
We're July. July 4th. Sorry. What a win. That's a character win tonight.
They're now 14 above 500. That's the highest they've been so far this season.
What did the Yankees do tonight? Yankees.
Good question.
Scores.
They were down 9-7 in the 9th last I checked.
Rays lost.
The Yankees lost 9-7.
Wow.
So 2.5 out?
So both the Rays and the Yankees lose tonight. The Red Sox are a game and a half back of the Yankees. Can you believe that?
Where's Cam Schlittler now?
How many games have they made up? 18? Wait, yeah, right? 17, 18 games?
A game and a half back with 4 coming up, right?
And they have the
4.
Marlins for they have another chance to sweep tomorrow. Who's pitching tomorrow?
We got a sunny day tomorrow. We got a sunny day.
It's gonna be like
You guys
one of
walked
my
right into that one.
Sunny days.
It's gonna be one of those sunny days.
That was on the hotkeys, right? I just in case, guys. I just want to make sure it's still in there.
It'll be just like one of my sunny days.
The ace, right? The guy who
MVP.
Cy Young?
Some are
Cy
calling it.
Young?
No, I'm saying Red Sox MVP.
Okay. Going tomorrow, right?
Yep.
For a sweep.
It'll be just like one of my sunny days.
Legitimately could be a half-game lead, the Yankees Red Sox in a 4-game series with a doubleheader on Saturday.
So what's the pitching matchups look like they're going to be?
So
we're not going to have Tolley.
The Red Sox.
I have a Nesson subscription now, Joe. I'm
Totally. I like it.
He's got a stake in the team with this Nesson subscription.
Good answer.
Yeah.
He's funding the team.
My money is paying for Jerry Durant.
That was a good answer. Good answer. I mean, I think it's Bennett, or is it tomorrow? So it'll be Sandoval, Bennett, Tolley, right? Yeah, Sandoval, Bennett, Tolley. And
Tolley Tolley gets in there.
Yeah, because he pitched.
But then what about the 4th? And then
oh no, it's Contreras. Sorry, it'll be Ranger Danger.
Yeah.
Oof.
And then Tolley for the. Oh yeah, you're right.
Don't love the match. Oh no, you got four.
Yeah,
games.
4 games. Yeah.
So you could go with an opener in one of them to give Tolley an extra day.
Tolley is slated to start Monday.
Okay.
Against Mariners.
So then it would be Sandoval, Bennett, opener, and then you have another game. You could.
I don't love that pitching matchup.
Well, yeah, it's
a 3-game series.
No, they have a doubleheader. They have a doubleheader.
So it is a 4-game series.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so you have Bennett, Rodon scheduled Saturday, and then no scheduled starters in the second.
You could go, opener Bayo.
They have Suarez versus Warren on Sunday.
Yeah. That's locked in.
That's locked in.
Yeah.
Schlittler is locked in pitching.
Yeah, Sandoval, Schlittler Friday.
Oof, not an advantage. But the way you're hitting right now.
That second game of the doubleheader got me.
You know what's funny? ESPN doesn't show that sometimes. Another lesson.
I mean,
sometimes for accuracy, don't go to ESPN.
I mean, do they throw Brian Bayo out there?
Didn't Brian Barrett say that tonight?
He kind of did.
They might have to keep him fresh to go longer maybe than what he's been going. You get an extra pitcher, Skaz. So is there somebody who was the other guy that was the opener? Romero guy? Like you could pitch him.
Well, Moran's done it.
Moran has been an opener. But Bayo's probably the guy on the Saturday game. But the Sandoval on Friday concerns me a little bit because then you're getting into your bullpen. It's going to be a watch, guys. We got ourselves a watch.
You can call Samaniego back up.
No, you really can, though.
Tyler Ruberstein?
Well, no, didn't they trade him?
Maybe. He's listed on the roster.
I think they traded him already.
Joe, speaking of playoffs, do you see a future for, you were talking about out of the bullpen, inning 7, 8, 9. You see Crochet potentially having a role out there?
I really don't. And here's the question's going to be this, if you're in a playoff. Do you go Gray, Suarez, Tolley? Problem is, if one of them can't go, who is it? And if you do go Crochet, he's only going to give you 2 innings.
Maybe Crochet Brian?
Well, what I'm trying to say is, would you rather force Crochet of 2 innings with Bayo or just go with Danger Ranger? Wouldn't you rather have just Tolley? Wouldn't you rather just the 3 guys go?
Yeah.
Crochet is getting in the mix. My thing is win the series and then use them for the next one. Then you need 4 pitchers. So why don't you keep ramping him up for the playoff? The other thing is you can always drop somebody and use him if you need a deciding 3rd game. Then he pitches out of the bullpen. There's a lot here. There's a lot going on here, Joe.
A lot of moving parts.
You got to stick with the night show for the next 35 days.
You know my boy Tanner Houck. I love that guy.
He's working his way too. This is the thing.
He's got stuff.
When you set your roster, if you take somebody off the roster, they're done. So you can always add somebody.
After September 1, if they're
no,
out.
no. If you make a playoff, you make a 26-man roster.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So let's say that
Yeah.
Sonny Gray pitches game 1, you can just bench him for the rest of the series and bring another pitcher up.
Oh, okay.
And then if you advance to the next round, you just readjust the
Isn't
roster.
that crazy what Yamamoto did last year when he had like a 2-day rest?
Yeah.
Pitched 100 pitches
It was
again.
incredible.
That was wild.
It was the reason why they won the World Series.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention the defense that they got. All right. Justin's in Lynn. Hi, Justin.
Hey,
Justin.
Hey, Joe, it's Justin. I just want to say I am happy for Durant. You know, he's struggled most of the year, and, you know, I think he's faced a lot of, you know, pressure because he's struggled so much this year. But that was a big hit in the 11th inning, and I just wanted your thoughts on that, Joe.
I got to give credit to Jaron Duran, man. I give credit for Tracy sticking with him, the organization. Guys, he was bad all year. Has he been fighting it, though? Yeah. And maybe that's the story of this team. And maybe there's something for Story and Anthony. We're all poo-pooing the Story stuff. Trevor Story coming back. We are. Like, let's be honest. No one wants to see him. And you guys, do you know what he did tonight? I threw it in Slack. He was bad tonight.
Because he had a hit. I don't even think I've seen him on Twitter.
He's 4 for 22.
He's 4 for 22 with a walk. Tonight, he went 0 for 4 with a walk, RBI, and two strikeouts. IKF went 1 for 3 with a double, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Roman Anthony went 2 for 4 with a dong, 3 RBI, a walk. He did strike out twice. So between those guys, they had 6 strikeouts.
Yeah.
They're not ready.
No.
This,
At least
by the
IKF
way,
knows.
Isn't that the story with this group? How many strikeouts did they? They went extra innings, so I'm going to count that. But we talked about this earlier. The Red Sox aren't, and Skaz mentioned it, the Red Sox aren't striking out as much. They're not chasing stupid pitches. That's all Story does. Like, Roman at least has good plate discipline. Always has. Got a great eye. Tonight, the Red Sox, I lost the... just looking at their strikeouts, I don't feel like it was a lot tonight. I know the Marlins did a ton. Strikeout, the Red Sox had 9, but they also played 11 innings.
Yeah.
So, almost a strikeout. It's not great, but it's not bad. They were striking out a ton. Remember, was it Schlittler had Cam Cease had all the strikeouts against them? I'd wait it out, man. This is a big win. This is a big win, and tomorrow you want your best defense out there with your ground ball pitcher on the mound. It's playoff radio right here, Derek.
Yeah.
We're talking about
We're
lineups.
ramping up.
We're talking about who's going to be the line. We're doing our lineup. Red Sox, Yankees. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
It used to be a thing, but it means something now. Do I think it's still a rivalry? I don't. But it means something still.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good weekend. You're off.
What are you showing over there?
Should
Back to Marge.
Should we get a Marge Simpson in the studio?
Street Team Joe, you know this is a radio show.
I just saw Joe's tweet.
Joe is showing Marge with her hair down.
We'll put a cardboard cutout of Marge. Every win, we just keep peeling. What do you think?
I like that idea. I like that idea.
Only for the playoffs, though. If they win a playoff game.
The Red Sox won tonight. Jaron Duran, the star of the game. Comeback win. They had to depend on their shaky, unexperienced guy named Olds that I've never heard of before. Wyatt Earp.
Olds.
He sounds like Wyatt. Who's
Earp.
Yeah. That show, Ozark.
Oh.
Wyatt, the cousin.
Yeah,
Wyatt Langford, I think his name is.
What was the girl's name there?
The blonde girl. She looked like she was up to no
She
good.
worked for the casino. She was.
Yes, I don't know.
Can't remember her name right.
Skaz, come on, you like Ozark?
Come on, the girl, the lead character there.
Come
on,
seen it.
the curly-haired girl.
I believe she's played by Julia Gardner.
Jason Bateman.
No, that's a guy.
We'll see if AI can get it for me.
Jeez, now I have to look. By the way, I watched Super Troopers 2 last night for like a minute or a couple of nights ago.
Ruth Langmore.
Ruth. How could I forget Ruth?
She was a good character.
Her brother, remember, at the house.
Yeah. Ugh. Good show. Underrated show.
Made to watch, to binge watch.
Yes.
Wasn't made to space out. It was made to watch it.
Did you get on Reacher yet?
No. Have you ever saw Rambo?
No.
You should watch Rambo, then Reacher.
Okay.
Because Rambo is Reacher. Reacher is Rambo. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Dolly Parton, everybody. If you want to call about the Red Sox, you can. It's Derek's last night as well. And we'll pay tribute to Dolly if we haven't already tonight here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
I think we should hear a little bit of the Whitney, but Dolly Parton impacted so many generations, whether it's country, rock and roll, pop, whatever. She's a legend. Everybody's paid her dues. Dolly was a made woman. Like, you know, like she was made. She was a legend, star, whatever, okay? Amazing. And deserves her, today they had her security guard's son give
her nephew.
Her nephew. But was it really her nephew, though?
Yes.
Okay. But it was a security guard, was his dad or something, and
yes.
He took the job. Okay, great. It was a great, tribute, and he said that she wore rhinestones so much in her life that she wanted to lay in cotton in her own, die in peace, basically. Mm-hmm. And great words about her. They just touched everybody. It was really, really nice send-off. And she was loving, and she loved everybody. And we can all remember Dolly in our own ways. We really can. I'm not joking when I...
I can't wait for Christmas time when you'll sing, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing.
November 1st.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
There are a lot of complaints in the YouTube chat that set off some dogs in people's houses.
I didn't think I could get that high anymore.
Oh, really? Huh? You've been taking a lot of tokes over there?
I meant my voice, Joe. All right. We'll go to break. Derek Olson, Boston University's finest, gives you the headline of the night right here on 98.5 The Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Sports Hub headlines.
The Boston Red Sox won tonight in extra innings against the Miami Marlins. The final score was 7-3. Bryant University's finest, Mickey Gasper, hits 2 home runs, and Jarren Duran hit the game-winning grand slam in the 11th inning. We had 6 rehabbing Red Sox at the Woo Sox game tonight. Roman Anthony hit a home run. Christian Gonzalez at training camp today expressed his disappointment with the delay in his contract extension while Robert Kraft flew a helicopter overhead. And per the New England Football Journal, there is a lack of progress on Harold Landry returning.
helping hand in keeping their kids healthy with free or low-cost health insurance from Medicaid and CHIP programs in Massachusetts. Call 1-877-KIDS-NOW or go to insurekidsnow.gov.
Zolak and Bertrand get you through the midday. Joe Murray gets you right through the night.
I actually spoke with women today.
On the Sports Hub.
So Fatty McGee was this really fat guy that whenever he'd walk up the stairs, he would have uncontrollable breathing sounds. And that sounded like Fatty McGee. The Fatty McGee is...
Hey, Fatty,
Back, back.
Get going.
It's
Woo! Jerry Duran!
The Red Sox!
Bring out the helmet! He's still got it!
Fielder.
He's still got it!
Marge Simpson for everybody. That was one actual moment. That wasn't edited at all, right?
There is zero editing in that.
You said Marge Simpson for everybody?
Zero edits, not a single cut.
We went from Fatty McGee right into the Grand Slam. That's awesome.
Back.
You were the only one watching.
Yeah, you guys probably had no idea what I was
Derek and I
saying.
were just laughing.
Mickey.
You're so fine, you blow my mind.
Earlier, too, right, when we were having a conversation, you go, why are they pinch hitting me?
They took him out!
Yeah, what are they putting Jamon Jones for Mickey Gasper?
Why they pinch hitting Mickey?
I'm laughing so hard because you are locked in.
They just took out Gasper. Just took out Barry Bonds. What are we doing?
You have been so locked in on the Red Sox.
I went from zero locked in because I don't have many hobbies, so I caught on.
I'm just laughing how locked in you were tonight.
He's a partial owner of the team.
Yeah, I have my Nestle subscription. Yeah, I have a partial ownership.
All right, tell us who this hour of the Sports Hub has been brought to us by. They got their money's worth. Hey, it's Mickey Gasper.
What time would it be under?
10:50. Valvoline.
All right, yeah, it's Valvoline. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 50% off your drive-through oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people.
Well, Derek, it's been fun, man.
It's been.
Did you seriously? I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah, I was.
Such sarcastic.
No, like I was cutting YouTube video. I'm doing podcasts. I'm making graphics. I'm making social media content.
It's true.
I was all over the place. I feel like I did a lot. Good. And then I came on here and it was just a blast.
As Joe, you say, talking's the easiest part of the job.
That's probably something else you've learned, right?
Absolutely.
This here is the easiest part of the show.
What a send off.
That's how I'm going to be remembered. I'm the intern who's saying Whitney Houston.
You guys kind of nailed that, huh? That was sounding really good.
Get that high ever again.
What's the movie that you said ends in the...
Can we at least hear Whitney's part first?
No, I don't think we can.
Marge Simpson for everybody. Who's allowed to say?
Bang.
Oh, my belly hurts from laughing.
I literally didn't even notice you said that in real time. That's ridiculous thing to say. Jared Duran Homer's Marge Simpson for everyone.
All right. Derek, you got a minute. Anything else you want to say before you go? You were good. You were good, kid. Like they said at Field of Dreams.
Yeah, you did good, kid.
Anything else?
No, just thank you, Joe, for the opportunity.
Oh, and you're going to London.
Yes, I'm going to London.
He's crying, but he's not crying because he's leaving. He's crying 'cause so you're going to London?
Yeah.
Maybe we get a call from you. What do you think?
Yeah, I could probably call.
Are you going to go to the
Maybe
NFL
food.
game?
Maybe give us a food.
I'm
check.
going to Jacksonville, Houston.
Oh, yeah, we can get a Jacksonville, Houston update.
The week you go, you should call in.
Yeah, sounds
We
good.
have 4th and Friday.
So
What's the
Fatty
time? He was this really fat guy. Wait. Let's play that at the end of the show.
Wow, Derek got him back for the bowl cut, huh?
You were great, Derek. I don't know what else to say, man. You can come back whenever you want. We're here. Shout out to Jolene. Shout out to Mr. Quinn and to Mary.
Yep.
Well done, Derek. Probably our smartest intern.
One of them. The BU.
You just had to show him one thing. It's not complicated, but you show him once, he gets it.
All right, man. Well, can we hear it one more time as we send off? Oh, who do you want to send us off to?
Yeah, well, want me to go first?
Go first.
For Street Team Joe, for James Scaramazino, for Joe Murray, and enter Derek Austin. You're listening to 98.5 The Sports Hub.
So Fatty McGee was this really fat guy that whenever he'd walk up the stairs, he would have uncontrollable breathing sounds. And that sounded like Fatty McGee. The Fatty McGee is...
Yeah.
Hey, Fatty, why don't you go...
Back.
Get going.
It's
Woo! Jerry Duran!
The Red Sox!
Bring out the helmet! He's still got it!
Fielder.
He's still got it!
Marge Simpson for everybody.
More Joe Murray coming up on the Sports Hub.